the gallows. Shed business, where my go, lay me in the shallows. Evil come if you call my name, the wicked day shall rise. The river sand's gonna wash me clean if the river don't run dry. Oh my Lord, take this soul, lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home, lay me at the bottom of the river. Can save. Oh my Lord, take this soul, lay me at the bottom of the river. The devil has come to carry me home.
Okay, I think I'm set up.
The bottom of the
What's up, guys? Not much going on myself. Okay. Okay. It's a little powerful. I guess. Here's the thing. Oh. It's a third level spell, you say? So the reason that it's third level, we can agree, is that it does half damage on a save, right? But it's multi-target secondary condition, right? So if Fireball knocked you prone, it wouldn't do as much damage, right? Also, Fireball's kind of a legacy spell, so we can't change it really, you know. But I think with 3d10 in a line, you said, which is kind of fucking we can't compare it to other good third level spells like Fireball or Lightning Bolt even, because those are legacy spells, right? So we're going off of the modern rules. That seems about right. It's a little underwhelming on the damage, but it's not. The knocking people prone can be powerful. I mean, I think because it's a fucking line, I'll just pass on the like you could just do it without the line thing is the hardest part. Like, an area of effect, right, is much more useful because you could get this guy that's diagonal from this guy, but I'm real picky about lines, right? Like, you can't just line across the map. You have to like make it like a real D&D line, you know? So I think you can just do it without the difficult. I'm not bad. And kill till I die. Larel's Silver Lance. And kill till I die. That's the Lady of Waterdeep. In the ground, gonna burn it down. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. It's a weak ass spell to be honest. There's also a strength save. A lot of stuff is got pretty decent strength. It's either got good strength or good dex. Always. I feel like this feels more like a second level spell. Yeah, no, third level. I see how it's third level. What it needs to be is Fireball needs to be a fourth level. Fourth level spells suffer anyways. There's like what? 2 good ones? Name a fourth level. Oh, Dimension Door. Yeah. Well. Okay. All right, so there's the 2. Do people use Death Ward though? Really? In Chris Perkins' game, the one they live streamed, the walkthrough, Dice Camera Action, they had Death Ward like amulets or something, where they could like once per day Death Ward themselves. The raucous laughter.
Kill till I die. Take them with me to the night.
That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully it will. Okay.
Kill till I die.
Way more fun. Yeah, actually, I was thinking blood-curdling screams of pain and horror would be a lot more entertaining. Yeah, it'd be a lot more entertaining. Yeah.
Fed to the wolves without reprieve. Howl at the moon, but I'll break free. Fire in your eyes, you're burning red. God knows I tried, you're better off dead. Digging a 6-foot hole, open the gates below. 'Cause I can't save your soul. Please no more, please no more. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. The devil inside you. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. The devil inside you. Days of rust, nights of rain. Kingdom comes with a ball and chain. Take my life, just not today. Spill your blood, there's hell to pay. Digging a 6-foot hole, open the gates below. 'Cause I can't save your soul. Please no more, please no more. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you.
whose names I cannot place. I'm a sinner in the worst way, so please I'm asking you, light a candle, say a prayer for me. There's nothing left to do, 'cause it's a slow farewell. I sing to you this lonely road straight to hell, 'cause it's a slow farewell. My love, I sing to you this lonely road straight to hell.
Willow tree stands alone, silent weeping for no one. Can you hear how the wind blows in the valley of forgotten souls? Time will wait for no man, haunting stranger, the devil's hand, some mother's child never came home from the valley of forgotten souls.
We're on 64, eh?
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Let me skip ahead in the music, make sure it's working. Yep. Let me check my roll thing. Somebody give me a roll, please. It's a little off center. Right there. One more for posterity. Okay. Okay. All right, seems to be working. All right. I am going. We're ready. Okay. I am going to start recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I can do it this time.
Yes, please.
So we start on the back of the Knuckle Driver, the big war machine that the Magpies had made that was supposed to go to Mad Maggie, but was never actually delivered, where we interrogate this were-rat that we have taken prisoner, and he actually knows a lot of stuff. He mentions that they took the Magpies as kind of a slight to us. We ask him about Gunner, and he laughs, saying the Scathe Sister took him into the desert and killed him, as far as he knows. Um, he also says Rictus's original plan was to kill Mad Maggie, but the furnace had kept sputtering, and she was the only person that truly knows how to work on it. So Rictus put her to work in a special room that he made for her within the furnace. Maybe it's made of lead or something, because our spells to communicate with her were blocked. But she's in the core of this furnace, and even if we manage to get into the fort and into the furnace. There's no way out. It's like this deep, dark pit, apparently. So we decide to go back to the Icar store so we can fix up our war machine, Yama. We clear out the remaining bad guys. We also find a ledger that tracks the shipments back and forth. It says a few were lost, probably to the Gilded Reapers or the Bloodhounds, sorry. We long rest, and then we decide today's the day we're going to sneak into the fort. So we sending the Iron Fangs to leave us day passes outside the track. We sneak in, we grab the passes, and Tanis and London get out okay, but the others are stopped for questioning, and it's a little tense, but eventually they get in with a suggestion from the shields. So there's probably nothing bad will happen from that. Once we're in, we see the Red Caps taking the Iron Fangs into custody. It looks like they've been tracking everyone. And we go to the tunnels where we went in before, but it's closed off. However, there is a Bloodhounds kind of up on the roofs that leads us to Taza, the shaman lady we met the first time. And she takes us to this new hidden entrance to the Undercity.
Correct. So, your eyes adjust to the darkness. In fact, I think it's you're in the town and then you go into the darkness and it's almost pitch black for a second, and that's where we get the descent on screen. And then your eyes slowly adjust as it fades, and you can sort of see this run-down tunnel. And Taza, in the same manner as you have been led through before, sort of gives you the runaround, walks you through this way and that way, and there are several bloodhounds crouched in corners and sitting around campfires, roasting dune rats. And you are eventually led to the den, brought down in a similar fashion, a sort of elevator into this giant containment tank that's long, empty, and dried. The crack in the side of it. And you are brought before Thane, this sort of hunched, half man, half machine, who sits sort of slouched in his chair, made of like war machine engines and parts. And he will say,
You bring trouble with you.
I would say trouble follows us, but we have news on Mad Maggie.
The fort is locked down. Red Caps are pulling the place apart, stone by stone. I let very few outsiders stand where you stand now. Fewer still when they are being hunted. So tell me, what did you learn?
You were correct that Rictus kept Mad Maggie alive, but she was closer than we could have possibly imagined. He's using her to keep the furnace up and running. Apparently she's the only one that can do it, and so she's in there.
Close enough to hear it.
The furnace is a dangerous place. I doubt that Rictus would keep her in such a place. How sure are you of this information?
We found the leader of the Gorguts gang at the storehouse. We interrogated him. We didn't feel like he had any reason to lie to us, and it made sense to us that he would do this. This Skiven guy said that he should have just killed her, but had better use for her if she was alive. So we believed him, and we came back.
It It is a big place. Do you know where she might be?
Deep in the bowels of it, somewhere close to the core.
Furnace core.
That's what Skiven said.
Interesting. What do you know of the furnace?
How was the city? Not much of its mechanics, though.
Where they send people to work off their life debts, probably die, so probably not a very happy place.
It is no mere jail. It is a dark pit. Those who are thrown in there are used up until there is nothing left worth using. Criminals and debtors, forgotten on purpose. If Mad Maggie is being kept in the core, she is guarded. Likely protected by men whose whole job is making sure no one ever leaves that pit alive. Getting to her will cost you blood, but getting out with her, that is a task I do not know if you are capable of.
There is more news from the storehouse. We didn't sabotage the Icker, but we did escape with a very valuable war machine. Rictus's own personal war machine is ours.
You are not a subtle group, are you?
We stand out just a little bit.
So far, we've been moving fast enough that it hasn't caught up to us yet.
I would beg to differ, considering Rictus has the fort locked down entirely.
I didn't
He
say
wants
it's not
you.
very close behind us.
We
Whether
also
it follows
know,
us close or far, we do what we must. Go ahead.
we also know it looks like a majority of the Icker has already been moved back. Storehouse was quite low. Has any of your pack been inside the core? Any first-hand experience?
My pack kin were here long before the fort, before the furnace ever burned. These tunnels were cut for war, for moving bodies and engines where no sky could see them. My people know the fingers from inside better than any in Avernus.
Does that mean you know a way in?
There is a way in, yes. But it is not a door I will leave open.
Nor should you. Once we cross that threshold, we're on our own.
Even if you do pull her out of the furnace, you know it will not break Rictus's grip on the fort. He holds it by law, officiated by the Collectorate. There is only one way to settle a disagreement here. When blood disputes blood,
I think he says this with a bit more gravitas than he's been saying other shit. Because there are bloodhounds up in the ceiling and shit, hanging from chains and stuff, just like chilling and watching, perched and watching. So when he's saying this, it's more like he's preaching than it is talking to you guys. But he'll say,
when blood disputes blood, the track decides. The death race is judgment, the truth. If Rictus is to be challenged, it will not be with knives in the dark. It will be at speed, before witness, with engines screaming the answer. The track decides.
and with that, like all the bloodhounds that were listening are like, woo, 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 oh, woo, 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 woo. Like they all start, and it echoes throughout the entire chamber. And it seems that even in this room, as they're sort of hooping and hollering, it reverberates outside, and the people outside that aren't even listening start hooping and hollering. This is a sort of religion to these people.
That was the plan. We need to get her out into the, I'm gonna say sunlight, but it's not sun. She needs to be seen first before we can challenge him. But with the war machine we gathered from the depot, might have a chance. Part one is getting her out. No other way about it.
You are confident in your abilities.
Well, we're either going to succeed or we're going to die. Either way.
That is a risk I cannot take.
I assure you, we would have not stormed the storehouse if we weren't sure that we could succeed. We would not have come back to Fort Knucklebones if we thought we were going to die. And we would not have came here if it thought that it would put you and the rest of your pack in harm's way.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion, I'm good at those. Natural
Oh,
20.
Ooh.
Cool.
Damn.
He sits up. You can hear the whizzing and whirring of the machinery on him. He breathes through this like Darth Vader-like mask on his face.
I know of a door into the furnace. If we guide you to it, we close it behind you. But if you are confident, perhaps I can give you time. One cycle. But the door will close after that time. Whatever comes after, you face it on your own.
Sounds about as good as a deal as we're going to get down here.
I am worried about your pack. If we gave you something to seal the exit, either after we come back or if trouble starts brewing, would that help?
We have our ways, Dragonkin. Worry not.
So, where is this door?
He'll basically say something like, we'll take you to it. Don't worry about that.
Before we make any decision, everyone kind of huddle up, and she's like motioning for everyone to kind of get closer. we need to think carefully about what we do.
I agree. I mean, we need more of a plan than just going in this door. I mean, if it goes to the prison, then do we pose as the prisoners, perhaps? Work our way deeper down?
And training anything. I mean, sharpen your steel and train your eyes. I mean, is there anything we can do to tip the advantage just a little bit in our favor, a bit more?
So I will say, Thane can give you as many fucking details as possible about the furnace. And that was part of my plan, is this is now a heist, so you need to have recon information. So I have shit prepared for you to give you a lot of information. So it's not like you're going to be going in blind. There should be a solid plan to go off of. Would you like this information?
Yeah, so
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay without it.
All right, I'm going to pull you guys over to a map. It's going to sort of give you the sort of layout.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Oh, this is cool.
So, hold on, let me change the layout here. Okay. So, the machinery of the furnace is on the surface. Hold on, I'm fixing it on them. There we go. It is basically a giant pit in the ground. Around the walls, there are what are called prison levels. There is a lift that is a cage. It is a caged lift that is normally set into, like, the pit has a solid steel ceiling in it. And the cage, the lift, seals once it's fully lifted. So there's no way out. And he'll explain the lift is the only way, besides our entrance, in and out of the prison levels. Period. He will also explain that the furnace, like, this whole thing is the furnace, right? The furnace core is like the thing, but this whole thing, the prison, all of it is the furnace. The pit, the prison levels, the furnace is lawless. There's not a lot of guards. They have some guards stationed in some areas, but not really, and they are behind cages set into the wall. So they are more imprisoned than the prisoners are. How they maintain the prisoners is with these creatures called gatehounds. They are 3-headed dogs, about the size of a tiger, that breathe molten rock. And they will set these hounds loose inside of the pit to get everyone inside of their cages. They will only do that twice a day for the work cycles. So there are shifting cycles. You get assigned when you enter, you get assigned your shift when you go through the processing level. You are brought down the lift to where your cell is, but cell is such a loose term. There's no lock. You need to lock yourself in the cell, right? Because when the gatehounds come out, you're going to fucking die. They loose like 6 or 7 of them out in this thing, and they're like CR 7 or 8. They will fuck you up. So a normal guy, like a fucking commoner, he's dead. So there's not a lot of guards around. They monitor themselves. Oh yeah. So for every shift, they loose the hounds, they call them back, they go through each cage, they chain up the guys that have work that day. They chain them up, they put them on the lift, and they drop them down where the flesh pit or the furnace core is. You guys are familiar with what the flesh pit is. It's the ichor processing. And then the furnace core is like most of where the heat itself is, right? This is where they like actually cook shit. Those lines going up to the machines from the furnace core are tubes and pipes and shit that you can't go through them. It just sort of connects to the main machinery up top. It's like a boiler, right? And then at the end of the day, They loose the gatehounds again. The prisoners put themselves back in cages, and the guards go down the lift to collect the workers. Does that make sense?
So it's crematoria. Is what I'm hearing.
Shut up. You don't know nothing about crematoria.
I don't know anything about crematoria.
You never heard of it. But yes, it is 1000% crematoria. Yes. I built crematoria in D&D. You're welcome.
Nice. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, like levels 1 and 2 are just like dorms, for lack of a better word, and then everybody goes down to 3.
Well, level 3 also has cells. But yes, everybody basically, you go to the bottom to work. But people get pulled to the top too. So he can explain that like people on prison level 1 and prison level 2 are the people that are actually trying to work off their debts and will eventually get out, maybe. Or these are the type of people that could, maybe the warden will let them death race. Remember we talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the people on 3 don't plan on going out. Like they live here now. And they're people free roam. Like it's free roaming. And he can explain like there are no guards, so if you go in there, you can basically free roam for the most part. It's just once you get to the furnace core, it's protected. There is guards. It is going to be more of like a more difficult situation to get in and get people and all that stuff. And he'll explain that, especially since Mad Maggie is being held somewhere in there, she's going to be extra protected.
How were prisoners identified? Is there a system or
they have brands on them?
Mm-hmm.
But usually they'll go off of the brand, but like most of the time you have an assigned cell. So you're supposed to go back to your assigned cell when the gatehounds get loosed. That doesn't always happen, obviously, because people free roam.
And the guards, are we talking like majority red caps here, or is it like everything?
It's like everything, yeah. It's whoever. But a lot of the red cap force is being used like in the fort itself. There are a few red caps around. Like I think some of the more heavy hitting like managers, let's say, of the fort are red caps. But other than that, they're just like scavers. Devils, maybe.
And then this lift, when you said it's all the way up, basically closes off the prison. So does that mean when it's lowered, there is a gaping hole in the ceiling?
Yes.
That's good.
Actually, I think it's so. I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's actually surrounded. It's the whole tube is in a cage. The
So
whole thing is in case. There's holes in it to get in. Yeah.
So just to draw a ruler right quick, like doing this number out would be impossible.
Yeah. Also, the prison level 1, 2, and 3 is very loose. This is just a sort of, he drew it in the sand. Like, it is a fucking hole in the ground.
Do you know how tall, like high the ceilings are here?
I think the whole pit is like a couple 100 feet. And it's not really, like I was saying, it's not really ceiling. There's like a ledge that sort of spirals around in random interval. This is not just like a very formally built prison. They like took the cave, dug out a hole, put some fucking iron bars in it, and found other places to put iron bars in holes in the cave.
What's the attitude of the prisoners? Like, we start attacking guards. Is it going to cause a riot? Are they going to help us? Or...
So the gatehounds get released during riots as well. You're not supposed to have weapons, and the guards can sort of pull you aside and search you if they wanted to. Like, the guards can come in once the gatehounds are released, right? So gatehounds get released, you lock yourself in your cell, then the guards come down with weapons and are able to sort of do whatever they need to do, a walkthrough, escort a new prisoner, shit like that.
So these dogs do listen to commands. They're not feral hounds.
Correct. Well,
Little of both.
They'll
They are hell dogs.
they'll kill the guards. But there's a whistle that they're trained to like go out and come back for. And so he can explain that the dogs are also starved, like they don't feed the dogs. So the only source of food for the dogs are the prisoners. This is hell, you know. It's like, what would a prison in hell be like?
Should we try and go little cloak and dagger subterfuge until we're to the core and fight our way in from there? If we go out the gate brandishing our weapons, I fear those gatehounds are going to be on us quicker than we'd like.
And
I guess it's as I was saying, we have to blend in somehow, find a cell to stay in at the end of the workday.
The deeper you go, the more people do not give a fuck about you or who you are or why you're there, and they will just fucking kill you. They don't give a fuck. You know, it is lawless for real. Like, especially at the bottom. Like, there's fucking psychopaths down there.
Realistically, the people not having their weapons at the most, it's London and Ophelia who need to find a way to get their weapons inside.
I don't think I'm going to be able to disguise an engine block.
True.
We can try putting it in the bag of holding, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think that's our only option, but it's going to be actions to remove and equip in combat.
Right.
I'll make sure to like reiterate, because I don't know if I mentioned it very clearly. There are little posts where there are guards that can kind of keep an eye, but they're not like monitoring the place. You know, they're just like, there's guards there, and that's where they release the hellhounds from. Like, that's where they release the gatehounds from. So, are these little outposts?
How do you feel about using a Kopesh, Amelia? Or I just said my daughter's name, Ophelia. Sorry, my kid's crying right now. Ophelia, how do you feel about using a Kopesh?
In a pinch, and I do have a few cantrips I can use if I really need to.
I can make my own weapon, and I can summon my own to give to you if we feel as the bag of holding won't be sufficient. But London, I got nothing for you, man. You're on your own. I got a dagger.
Here's a question, might be a bit out there. Does anyone have an ability to mimic sounds?
Got thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, it kind of
Anybody
does.
got-
It does little sounds.
Anybody got minor illusion?
I got major illusion.
That'll do it.
What sound are you trying to make?
Well, if we can hear what the whistle sounds like to recall the dogs.
Oh, shit.
Let me see, do I have minor illusion?
I just worry that like if it's a really loud whistle, like Major Image says it's a 20-foot cube range. Does that mean that the range of the sound is only that far? I don't really know how that works.
Maybe I'm thinking of the old version, but didn't they say like you can make it like as loud as a scream or something? Maybe that's minor.
I mean, to be fair, if it says it's a realistic thing, I don't see why it wouldn't echo. It's not like the illusion stops at the edge of the radius if it makes a sound.
Yeah, they don't specify.
Echoes.
Oh god,
No.
they don't specify in the new version, but the old one says a sound loud enough, or it can't be loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafen a creature. So that's the limit. It seems like.
Oh, so yeah, I'll say if we blend them, which is definitely the system I'm running right now. So
That's what that's what makes sense to me, because it really implies that the visible phenomena is 20-foot cube. So,
There also poses the issue that if we've heard the whistle, we've also seen said dogs, which means that we would have had to go to a cell, which means that we're going to get exposed when we're not in a cell.
I mean, if
It's a good thing in a pinch if we're cornered by this dog, but like I don't know if that should be.
it's another tool in the arsenal.
Yeah, I agree. I like the idea. I'm just worried about leading up to said tool would be problematic.
I mean, my main concern is just finding our way into a cell. We're gonna try to blend in at first, I would say. So, first couple work days, we'll find a cell.
yeah, here's that. So the Thane said 1 cycle, so that's 2 whistles. At the second whistle, he's closing the
2
gate.
whistles.
Yeah.
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 So that's 2.
We're not staying down here.
We're trying to spend as little time in there as possible.
It's-
That's right.
The longer we're there, the more likely it is we're never leaving.
yeah, we are not staying down there any kind of long time. Fuck no.
All right. So yeah, then I mean, yeah, I guess when we're like first in there, we blend in a little bit, but then it's just like we hatch whatever plan we have. Then yeah.
I mean, in my mind, it's try and get as far as we can without raising suspicion. But once we do, just fucking sprint. Like,
Yeah.
just get down there as quickly as possible. Just fucking run.
I'm honestly most stressed about us trying to be quiet, not necessarily us going through the flesh pit. Like getting from the entrance to the lift, I feel like is going to be a lot hinges on that, and if we can like pass without trace and sneak in with the group going down.
Speaking of the lift, sorry if I missed this. So it only goes down once, like a day, or is it constantly going up?
No,
and down?
yeah. So it'll go down 1 level at a time to pick up prisoners and drop them off at the bottom, and then it goes back up. And then there's the workday. Whistle blows. Dogs get everybody in. Whistle blows again. Dogs come back. They go all the way down, pick up the workers, and drop them off at their levels.
And that's 1 cycle.
That's 1 cycle.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a tight window.
Yeah, because they don't say there's no work day, because there's no fucking day, or even in Avernus there's no day, and also there's no fucking daylight. Like there's none.
You said the whole lift is enclosed, like we can't jump on this chain and climb up and down it.
It's possible. Also,
Okay.
the levels themselves are not mutually exclusive. You could, in theory, try to climb down, or maybe somebody knows a way to the lower level. You know, you don't only have to use the lift to get up and down, but you can only use the lift to get out.
We could featherfall.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I was gonna say
all
that
those
is
are
an option.
definitely possibilities. Yeah, I mean that's super obvious. Like everyone's gonna see you, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But there is
Alright.
like climbing or finding a secret way down or whatever. Yeah, there's,
All right, so I guess step 1, get in, pass without trace, look around for a less conspicuous way to get up and down. That's not the lift.
Yep.
Failing that, we try and sneak in with a group on the lift.
Well, I assume that if it's gonna be like 1 cycle, it's gonna be timed very specifically. So like, would our drop off be timed exactly with the first roll call, or would we have like some cushion time?
You can work it that way. It might not be exactly perfect,
but around that time,
you
it
can
would be.
start if you want to start after the first whistle, before the first whistle, whatever.
Okay.
I would think before the first, like before they release the hounds, you probably want to be in there, so that the lift is an option.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's 2 cycles of dog, like that's 2 sets of dogs that you have to deal with.
So is it lift goes up, then the whistle, or whistle, then the lift goes up?
Whistle and then the lift goes up. There's never dogs in the prison when there is guards in the prison.
So if we take the lift back up, we have to deal with the dog somehow.
Do they know where the lift controls are? How is that managed?
It is in the processing level.
All right, so no chance of that.
Yeah, like if a guard misses the lift, they're stuck down there too. They can't. It's not operated on the lift itself. Obviously, like in case of a riot or they get overwhelmed, they can leave the lift dangling and release the hounds or whatever.
All right, well let's get down there.
Any ideas for the core?
Does he have any information on the core?
What do you want to know?
What's it look like? How big is it? Is there?
It's
a
pretty
thing in
big.
the middle?
Yes. There is. So the flesh pit. So let's say this tunnel that connects the flesh pit to the furnace core is only about. You can only fit about 3 people wide in it because it's mostly tubes and shit. It all feeds into the core. The people that work in the core, that are allowed to work in the core, are like prison level 1 guys. Like the guys that are actually going to work and are actually like supposed to be doing their job. The prison level 3 guys are supposed to work, but they aren't. It's not. How the fuck are they going to enforce it, right? So they just. It's the prison level 1 and 2 guys that really kind of run things, and the prison level 3 guys are just like, whatever. Maybe I'll work. They do threaten them with hounds and stuff sometimes. But there are guards down there. I don't know exactly how else to explain it other than it's like got a lot of guards. It's a machine. So he like Thane is even like I don't even know where she would be kept.
I didn't know if it was like a giant, like almost like a blast furnace where they're just shoveling ichor in. It burns, goes up the tube.
Yes, it is that. Yeah.
But then, like somewhere in there, there's a part that is clearly housing Maggie. So I don't know if there was like a chamber in the middle, or I don't know. Fuck.
Oh, you know what? I think it's okay. I do have a better description for you. It's the center, right, is a tube, and there are guards posted in the center that monitor from the outside, right? So they are from the inside. So they're looking always out.
Oh, like the panopticon tower
Yes.
design.
It is a panopticon, exactly right. But that is where a lot of the machinery is and stuff too. So people work on the outside of the tube.
But it basically looks like a nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
We have a pretty strong guess that she's not actually in the core. She doesn't have access to it. She's there for troubleshooting by sight, sound, something, but she's not going to be directly inside of this thing is my guess.
I guess the exact opposite is that she is within the central tower. Inside the reactor core, the thing that Brandon said that I actually don't know that word, so but I get a mental image, panopticon.
It's like the layout of what's it called? Revel's End. That kind of deal.
Yeah, I learned this term in high school.
Gotcha.
I just can't remember.
I
just can't remember where it's from. But yeah, that's another good example.
So yeah, my guess is that she is in the middle part. But I don't know. I mean,
we're all just guessing here. I mean,
I had the thought that it's a pretty big area. it's certainly possible. We don't know what kind of magic capabilities they have, but it seems like it'd be difficult to ward that entire area. So maybe just Maggie's little box is warded, and we can kind of process of elimination, send an arcane eye in there, and when it blips out, we know Maggie's in that vicinity. But it could just be the whole furnace, and that doesn't matter.
You do bring up another point, though, is that this is warded, which means that there's two options. One, Rictus has a high-level caster working for him, or two, he made Maggie make his own cage, which the latter is better, but there's still the former, which could be problematic.
I mean, we know he has the Skade Sisters.
Are they spellcasters? I
No,
thought they were like more like...
minor, half casters.
Okay. I just remember them doing like divination stuff.
I think they have like minor magical capabilities. And the warden of the prison is a chain devil.
We do have that Icker in case we need to make a big boom. Blow open a door, blow open a wall, maybe.
I mean, I know dispel magic.
I'm a little concerned about making a big kaboom in a place that is filled with demon ichor, but that could be a real good way to create a lot of havoc real quick.
Probably just kill us and Maggie. And a couple city block sized portions of
Fort itself.
Fort.
I mean, this is all guesswork. We're not going to know until we get down there. We're just going to have to think on the fly.
And then the way out, I mean, there's it's a small chance, granted, but I suppose we could maybe deceive, sneak our way all the way to the core. But once we have Maggie, all bets are off. People will recognize her.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick escape, I think.
Lift is big, right? There's levitate is a 500-pound weight limit. Lift is going to be too heavy for that, right?
The lift is huge. Yeah. They carry like demon corpses and machinery and
Yeah. I assume we're taking the lift back up, but like I'm thinking, like we're gonna have Maggie, we're gonna be on this lift with like all the other workers, right? Like how's that gonna
and the
shake
guards.
out? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can keep an eye out for other ways up and down.
Yes,
Vin can prepare
yeah.
invisibility.
She always has that prepared.
I have fly. Tannis can fly. August can fly. London is the one. Yeah.
Vin.
Oh, Vin does have spider climb.
I'm pretty good at climbing too, if this lift is surrounded by chain link or whatever.
All right, Vin's hanging on the underside of the lift.
The lift is encased in, is it like a fence or is it like
It's
unscalable?
Like a shark
Bars? Oh,
diving
okay.
cage.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
diving cage. That's exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, scaling that, it's going to take us years. All while they're pelting us with arrows and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking if Vin could vortex warp Maggie from level 3 to level 2, even just doing that, because there might be a way from level 2 to level 1. Be a little easier to find something like that.
Maybe, but like all the dogs are gonna be out and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like leaving Maggie alone, like on any of the levels, I feel like is not a good idea.
That's also a good point to bring up. If there is any sign of trouble, they don't send guards. Right? They just throw the fucking hounds out. Even if I imagine, even if there is trouble in the core, that's why it's a panopticon, right? Because the guards can go inside of safety. They don't confront it. They go in safety, and they let the fucking hounds do the work.
How
Okay,
does
so, yeah.
how does calm emotions work? Is that every creature, or is that kind of like a creature type?
I think it's
Like,
humanoids because I did prepare it.
Yeah,
Humanoid.
that's a no go. I mean, I do have charm monster, but that doesn't do us a whole lot of good for a horde of these things, right?
Do we know how many they have?
Oh, they wouldn't be able to say. They usually release about 6 or 7 at the same time.
Well,
Fuck.
But
So, yeah,
who knows how many they have back there?
Well, so this whistle, will these dogs react to it even if they're like focused in on someone? Are they that well trained?
Not that well trained.
It's a starving dog at the end of the day.
But they are gatehounds. So gatehounds are magically bred to be. They're from Carcerai. Like they're not even fiends from hell. They're from Carcerai, right? So they're like literal jail dogs. That's what they're fucking made for. Like magically engineered to do. So they do respond to shit like that. Like they're supposed to. But it's not, like you were saying, they're still starving. They're still starving dogs.
I mean, major image can create smells.
I was thinking, can we just carry some steaks with us and just
Nice,
Can
nice
I
little
one
pig
shot this
roast.
encounter with create food and water?
yeah, or that.
with 50 pounds of food?
Well, we
Yeah.
all know that the food is awful, right? It says it in the description.
It's not bad. It's just bland.
I mean, well, they're dogs. I mean, they don't fucking care. They're starving.
That's true. That's true. They do.
But I mean,
eat
you give a
nasty
dog a block of
scavengers.
tofu and some raw meat.
Which one is he going for?
We are in the den of people who eat people and carcasses. Do we want to try to maybe make a trade for some like emergency steaks?
And when you say steaks, you mean
They will not give you people steaks. That's like a super religious thing for them.
It's sacred for them.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. That's a fair
Well,
point.
what's with Will's characters trying to eat people, bro?
Every
campaign.
Last campaign, this
It's only
campaign.
2 campaigns.
It's just funny that it happened
Abe
twice.
never ate anybody.
Will's like, all right, Jay, I'll play with you, but there's only one condition for me to play in this campaign. You gotta let me do this one thing.
Gotta eat people.
Wait, is there a corpse still in the pendant? Or the
No,
amulet? Whatever you call
No, man, I got rid of all the corpses a long time ago.
it. Damn, could have used those corpses.
Never know when you need a corpse.
The one time we're not a normal D&D party with like 4 bodies in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I mean, in a pinch, I mean, major image could be used for 2 things, but also just a quick reminder, as a warlock, I got 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
So
let's not plan on burning all of them.
yeah, let's not plan. I mean, I'll save them for this. I won't be doing any Eldritch Smites, but let's not hinge our plans on my capabilities to do that stuff.
Well, I mean, this would be cruel, but I have a free cast to find Steed.
Doesn't your spectral horse disappear when it reaches 0 hit points?
Yeah, it just bamps out, but send a horse down the hallway.
I gotcha. I think I kill the horse and take the meat.
Oh God.
Could do that.
Man.
That actually is looking like one of the better plans to distract the dogs.
It's only an action too. No.
Even then, it'll be what, 1, maybe 2 dogs? I mean, certainly worth a shot.
You can
if
take
it comes
another
down to
thing
it.
is like you maybe could take 1 or 2 dogs, maybe.
Yeah. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the 6 or 7.
Easily.
Mhm.
Well,
And
I
the
mean they're
response to what happens even if we
spread
do win
out.
that.
They are spread out too. Like they'll release
Okay.
the dogs and they
Yeah, I'm
kind
forgetting
of
how big this place is.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's very big.
Yeah, I feel like starting a prison riot would be a better chance at causing havoc
and sending Keurig
Yeah,
to
some kind of
her
riot.
untimely death, or he. I don't know if it's a boy or girl.
Well,
I
I
could
know
prep
one
rope
thing that
trick
would
as
do it.
well. Oh, what's up?
we could cut the chain on the lift.
I was thinking about doing something to the lift in some way. As long as we can find a way up, that would cause sufficient havoc. Yeah, it's pretty good. I was thinking like maybe we could push people off of the lift to the hounds, but cutting the
No, it's
chain
got
is even better.
Yeah, it's got bars on it.
But that cuts our way out. Like we need the lift to get to level 1.
Well, I
We-
mean,
we-
we're kind of working the assumption we're not going to be standing on a slow-moving elevator going up.
Yeah, with Maggie. Yeah, we want to avoid that if we can.
How much does levitate? Is 500 pounds?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't
yes.
need the whole lift. If we find a sheet of scrap metal, put her on that.
Yeah.
We could just levitate Maggie at that point.
Yeah. Or literally have Maggie carry Vin and just levitate her. Both of you go up together. I'm sure she's not 500 pounds.
No, she's kind of scrawny.
Eric's not have reverse gravity.
It's a 7th level spell.
That's a 7th level spell.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. I didn't realize it was that high.
Oh, that brings up a good point, though. I mean, we're gonna have Maggie with us.
I have
Really?
Resilient Sphere. I think it only lasts for a minute. But if we want to float her up through this incredibly dangerous place, I can keep her safe for a little bit.
I literally think it would be better to try something like that than depend on the lift.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we find like some sloping paths that we can scale down and when we can avoid the lift,
Like,
and
even just
maybe scale them back up if we're lucky.
Even just from level 1 to level 2, getting that far down without using the lift, so much better.
Scaling is
Yeah.
pretty risky, though. Without like proper gear or proper setup, it is a little risky. I mean, there is a check or you fall thing. You know what I mean?
How long does it take the lift to go up and
Good
down?
question. It's probably really slow.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh.
All right. Sphere of invulnerability.
Yeah, that only lasts a minute.
Look, I mean, Vin has a vortex warp. I have a thunder step. Like, we can probably get Maggie up. It's kind of everyone else that might be an issue. Like, how does London get back? How does...
If it's bars, I could climb 140 feet per turn.
Also, like,
Oh,
there's
use Scepter
guards
Strike.
on the lift. We're talking about using the lift, but there's like got bad guys that are going to kill you or alert other people.
Well, this is working, I think, under the assumption we drop the lift as like a fucking chaos maker, and we're gonna go up another way.
Okay.
Can't London ride on Django, or is that
Not
no,
yet.
okay.
Not while he's flying. Django can't fly and hold London. You
Right.
can
I mean,
ride.
I have
Django.
I have Draconic Flight. I could carry London at, worst comes to worst. I'm not going to be doing anything else besides flying in there anyway.
This is more chaotic of a plan than the last plan.
I'm trying to make it less chaotic, but like
Like,
I
this
don't
is
really
literally
see a
like
way.
fucking kick the door, shoot the panel. We're doing it live.
I'm thinking of this more as a contingency for if shit gets loud, where we're not coming up with it in the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we can pass without a trace and climb down or find some non-lift way down, I think that's a good start.
we're
It's
going to
just-
start with quiet.
Once we get Mad Maggie, I don't know if there's a non-reckless way to get out of here.
Yeah.
Although slight change of course. When we get into the furnace core, do we just start blasting?
Assume so.
I think we have to. I mean, once Maggie has escaped containment, I think all bets are going to be off. That's
Yeah,
going to
I
be
feel like
very obvious.
we have to locate her as quickly as possible, and then all bets are off.
Like if we go down to the furnace core and and say, what, we're level 1 workers? And they say, why do you have so much equipment on you?
Oh, well, they chain the workers, right? That's the other thing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if there's any, like, sneaky or clever way to get in there.
But yeah, we are very much well outfitted adventurers and not.
So I will explain this for the flesh pit and the furnace core, and you've also seen this at the processing level with Gentle. They don't do wrist shackles; they do collars, and there is a grid of either above or below chains that people have to walk along these set grids, so they can't just like leave the grids. But there's enough range on the chain to hit all areas inside of the grid, but they basically take you, lock you into the grid, and then you work all day. And then when the shift is over, they come down, unlock you, bring you back. But you're still like, I think they might manacle you for the exchange, maybe, or something like that. Maybe you always have the collar with the chain on until you're back up where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, so that's good to know, because if we're just walking around without our, chain necklaces, might be red flag.
Are the guards wearing any uniform? You said it's like mixed race?
Nah, they might have like the same kind of armor, but no, not really. They're just armed.
Right. Okay. So I feel like we probably look more like a guard than a prisoner.
That can kind of work both ways.
Like, I wonder if with Vin's shield, if there's any talking people into us being guards.
I mean, how common is it for guards to be wandering around escorting prisoners?
Not common, unless the dogs just got released. More common in the core, though. Like, it's not uncommon in the core itself to be a guard just walking around.
But yeah, once we have Maggie, we're kind of going loud anyway. We agreed, right? So,
I
think we have to go loud in the furnace core. I don't think there's another option. It's literally designed so they can see every part of the room. But we got the whole flesh pit in between us and the rest of the facility there, so maybe there's a chance that fight doesn't spill out, and we can kind of go back into maybe not stealth, but just alert and not high alert, like release the hounds level.
Maybe. I think they probably do have fail safes, like a whistle in the room, where if they spot somebody, their whole job is to go pull that whistle.
A well-placed silence spell.
Yeah. Not saying it's impossible, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, because I didn't have any written information like to give you. I just know how the fucking place is designed, so I'm trying to like give you all the details that I could think of for the plan that you would have.
Well, that might work for Ophelia, trying to pretend she's a guard, because, I mean, heavy armor, giant weapon, like there's... Trying to be sneaky is not her forte.
I'm worried about the fact that everyone knows who we are. Guard sees us. Oh, that's that bunch of dudes that Rictus wants dead. Giant gold dragonborn with a big maul, kill Draga.
Yeah. I mean, I'm working on the assumption we can, like, cover up, we have our Outlander gear, face masks and goggles and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Cast a reduce on Ophelia.
Don't you dare.
Could you remind me, do we know how far this distance is?
A couple 100 feet. I don't have a solid number on me. I can solidify that at a later date. If you need an exact number, like, tell me and I'll tell you, right?
Well, is it less than 600 feet?
Yeah, probably.
So we go in there. We get to the base of the lift. We kill Mad Maggie. I take the corpse, put it in the amulet. Operation Lock and Key to level 1. You guys come up there, resurrect Maggie. Thanks, August. We escape. Game over. We win. Do we all agree this is
Can
the
you
best
resurrect
plan
a
ever?
hag?
Or
Is that a thing?
I don't think Revivify says anything about creature types.
Yeah, but it's revivify though. That needs to be within a couple minutes, right? Or like-
Yeah, Revivify.
We kill her, I hit her with
is-
gentle repose, and we take our sweet time walking out of there.
Also,
Yes.
she might be mad after we bring her back.
Well, she was mad when
she'll
you started,
forgive
but
us.
Mm.
She might be upset.
yeah,
the other type of mad.
Upset Maggie just doesn't have the same ring to it.
it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Perturbed Maggie.
Disgruntled.
Disgruntled Maggie.
I really don't know what to do without like just trying to get up back to, because we have what, 16 hours, and we're gonna have to have one encounter with the dogs in that time, right?
At minimum.
Yeah, probably. More like 2 if you're planning on using the lift back up.
Oh, I thought, how long are the shifts?
Oh, I see. No. Yeah, like 8 hours, like a day.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Adventuring
Is
day.
like, so if we enter right at the beginning, like we hear the whistle, we go, right? We have 8 hours. Dogs will be released halfway through, like 8 hours after.
Yeah.
And then we can escape on the back end.
I
of the
see. You're wanting to go after the dogs are brought back in
Kind of what I'm hoping is not to encounter the dogs.
twice, right? Because I'll do it one more time, just for. I'm sure you guys got it, but just one more time. The lift is at the top. They release the hounds, right? I bet there's a whistle that starts this so that the people know, hey, go to your cages before the hounds get you. So whistle. Hounds are released, right? 10, 15 minutes. Whistle blown again. The hounds are retrieved. Lift goes down. Picks up people on the way down. Drops off the prisoners. Lift goes back up. 8-hour day. Whistle blows. Hounds are released. Whistle blows again. Hounds come back. Lift goes down. Picks up everybody and drops them off on the way back up. So the first time they make stops all the way down and then go up in one smooth motion. And then the second time they go down in one smooth motion and make stops on the way up. Okay.
Where are the people who live on levels 1 and 2 running to when that whistle is blown to go back?
There is a sort of barrier to entry between the flesh pit and the it separates the flesh pit and the furnace.
Oh, I see. The dogs are just in the flesh pit?
The dogs are only going to be in the prison.
Oh, okay. I get it.
But they can release the dogs in the flesh pit and the furnace core if they need to. But usually there is a sort of barrier between the flesh pit and the furnace core and the prison. Because their dogs are only just supposed to get the people in the prison back in their cells. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just imagining it one big open area, so that's what threw me off.
Right. The flesh pit, I didn't, my map's not very good. I couldn't fit it all, like, to make it make sense. There is a sort of wall between the flesh pit and the furnace core. They probably drop a gate. Let's say that's what happens. They drop a gate. I need to write that down. Because that's actually a thing I didn't think about. So that's probably what they do, actually. They drop a gate to bar off the flesh pit. And then they let the dogs out to get everybody back in so that they can bring the prisoners back from work. I think that happens both times.
So then, like, the flesh pit is empty after that,
Mhm.
and then it refills again in the morning for the
Yep.
new shift.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I forget about that collar thing, just if we want to have them, I mean, these bloodhounds got plenty of scrap metal around. Can Vin make some makeshift ones that at least pass a visual inspection?
Hold on, you were just saying stuff to me and I can't listen to you because I have to write about the
sorry.
gate real quick.
Make what? What were you talking about?
Like those collars that hook up to the chains.
You want to make one?
Just something that'll pass visual inspection if we want to.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
she
you'd have to
doesn't
do
know
it
what
today.
she doesn't know what they look like, but
You do.
would any of the bloodhounds know?
You do. You've seen them before. Gentle had one on, and so did all the prisoners when
Oh,
you went.
gentle.
When you went there, they have the same collars on.
It's the same thing. Okay.
They're taken off of them when they're released when they're released at the end of the day. They're just for transport, and while they're working.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like Vin could definitely do that.
Yeah, but like just have something we could throw on in case we get caught in a weird spot and we're a bunch of collarless.
It would take some time.
primies.
You'd have to do it here today before you go.
Yeah, I mean, she could get to work on that.
Okay, so that's the plan. You think you got a plan?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not
can
a
I hear
great
it?
one,
Can I
but-
hear it one more time so that I know? I love that all the second company plans are always end in just chaos. They're just like the chaos is the last part of the plan.
Yeah, it's that drawing of a horse for the first section is really nice.
Yeah, that's exactly the way you guys' plans always end up. That's exactly how the last plan was too. We were like, clean drop, go in, do this. And they're like, okay, how do you get out? We'll figure it out.
Okay, well, real quick, the gate on the flesh pit. When exactly does it open and close?
It will drop at the same simultaneous. The whistle that signals the release of the dogs is the whistle that tells the guards that have the gate to drop it. So that is going to be a choke point as well, right? Because there probably are going to be guards stationed, those little outpost towers I was talking about, like little areas where that is going to be one of them. Which is something I didn't think about, so I'm glad we talked about it, because I probably wouldn't have considered that. But that's a very, very good point.
So there's one more thing, and I think I'll actually do this in character for a second and just be like, when we're down there and we're trying to make our way through the flesh pit, there's a very good chance the Iron Fangs got dragged down there. Do we not? We have to rescue them if we find them, right?
I mean, we could tell them to follow us, but we can't wait around for them.
I mean, if
We're
we can
gonna get them
smuggle
out.
weapons in there and they can follow us along, and I mean, we're struggling to find ways to get us out with Maggie. Never mind another 4 guys.
Just if they were brought down there, and if they're there only because they helped us, it'd only be the right thing to do to make sure that you're right, maybe we don't have to get them out per se, but if they can follow us and they can stick with us, that's not only extra hands in the fight, but it's also it's the right thing.
I know. The only reason I am okay with not doing it now is because if we succeed, Maggie will be in charge again, and she can get them out.
It's a fair point too.
So if getting them out jeopardizes it, when succeeding the mission would get them out anyway.
Could be one more ally in a death race too. If we get him out.
It would be great to make sure that we're not doing this death race, us versus Rictus and the Scathe Sisters.
Bro. And I mean, if the Iron Fangs are willing and able to help us, and they don't slow us down, I wouldn't say no.
I just don't want to forget about them. Not
Let's
like
not forget-
about Gunner.
Yeah.
So
And don't forget about the Icar boys, the ultimate wild card in this race. If we die but they win, that's a win, babe.
I don't think the Icar boys do Doom runs.
Probably not.
I think they're scrap league material.
Maybe they worked their way up while we were gone.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I mean, who knows?
Somebody's got to take Ragged Dragon's spot.
I'm gonna tell you guys. You guys may have made such a big deal about the Icar Boys. I could not fucking tell you a single detail that I had told you about the Icar Boys. I do not fucking remember a single thing about them.
I don't know if there are any details. They're
They're
the Icar
just
Boys.
the Icar Boys.
Basically, they're just the coolest guys around.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
All right, let's get in here. Let's do it.
Okay. So is there any Well, first of all, you guys came in here in the morning? You woke up and then went to the race and then picked up the thing and then came here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you going to stay the night here?
Probably have to.
I mean, you're going to need at least 2 or 3 hours for Vin to fix up whatever kind of fucking...
Yeah. I mean, if I could get a arcane eye and test that theory, like I tried to do it at the storehouse, but obviously she wasn't there.
What's the range on arcane eye?
It's just as far as it can go. Fuck, I did the math last time, but I forgot.
I thought it was miles. I mean, like a long distance.
Yeah, I mean, an hour duration, what is it? 10 rounds in a minute, 600 rounds. 600 times 30, 1,800 feet.
1,800 feet?
No, 18,000.
1,000. Okay,
So that's 3.4 miles an hour if moving continuously. And it lasts an hour, right?
Yeah.
So about
So
3
you get
miles
like
if you're
a mile and change.
Can you clip through walls?
I don't think so, but I can go through a space as narrow as an inch.
What are you wanting to see?
I want to get down to the furnace core and see if that whole area is warded or if there's one little room that's warded.
So basically what you're telling me is you want to try to push the eye into stuff and see if it allows it to go through it. That kind of thing. Because basically the eye can't pass through.
Yeah, like look for doors and stuff, or like seams in a wall and try and squeak my way through them. And if the spell cuts out, I'll assume Maggie is there.
Let me look something else up real quick.
Or even if just to get a look at the furnace core and see the numbers and things like that.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna use the bathroom.
Why don't we take a quick break? I need to think about what to do here.
Okay.
We'll take a quick break.
Cool.
See you guys back here in a minute.
Yeah.
Test. There we go. You guys test.
1, 2,
Perfect.
3, 4.
All right. So we're back. Did my question about the arcane eye answer your question? Do you want to just rationalize that how you want to rationalize that?
Yeah, I think it just like the way I'll imagine it is there is a narrow slit to get into this furnace core, and I try to squeeze the arcane eye through that slit, and it comes up against the lead, and that like dispels the threads of the magic, and I don't get anything inside.
So it's okay. So here I can even give you a little bit more. We're gonna rationalize it however we can with the use of the spell, but it's specifically Maggie's room that has the lead.
Oh, so I can get into the furnace?
You can get
core
into the furnace core. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's a needle in a haystack kind of thing. Like, you'd have to look around.
Yeah, man, that just sounds like an investigation or perception.
Okay, let's do that then. Yeah, let's do perception then. Let's do investigation. I like that better.
Dang.
Yeah, so you didn't manage to find it exactly, but you know that the furnace isn't like magically warded. Like, you have enough information to get the information that I told you. Okay. So, can I get the plan one more time?
Go
Sneak
in.
to the door with pass without a trace.
Yep.
Search for alternate routes that are not the lift to descend the levels.
Yep.
Yeah. Step 1, if we're called out, pose as guards. I think that's like the plan A of the contingency if we're like pointed out by someone.
Real quick, are you going in after the dogs are brought back or before they are let out?
I think right after the first whistle, so right after they're gone, because if we want to deal with them, only having to deal with them once is probably ideal.
Okay. So that is, yeah, okay. So you're just going to try to, like, stand at the door. Like, that is your cage while they're out, right? You'll hear the screams of terror as people get attacked and covered in molten lava. And then when the bell whistles the second time, wait 2 minutes, open the door, go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, those are the screams of terror.
Yeah, got it. Okay. And then
Actually, when the screaming stops, then we go in.
Then you go in.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you only want to have to deal with the dogs one time. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Try to find an alternate way down. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's as far as the plan goes, really.
I mean,
Kind
that's
of.
as far as like our information can take us at this point.
And then, yeah,
Like
I guess mingle in with the workers in the flesh pit, and then just kind of work our way through the crowd to the furnace core. And I think at that point we might just make a break for it, depending on the situation, or try and sneak if we can.
You have to
Somewhere in
locate.
there.
You have to locate this place that Mag is being held.
Yeah.
And somewhere in there, we're gonna try and look for the Iron Fangs. At least see what their situation is.
Think, especially because we're gonna do so much scouting down there, like trying to find Maggie predominantly, going in under the guise of guards would be our best opportunity to like not stick out for poking around. Just don't know how believable it is. Vin, how in tune with that shield are you?
Feel as if it's an extension of my own arm at this point.
Do you think it's got another suggestion in it to help us if we're in a pinch?
Absolutely. I mean, I could also turn one of our enemies against the other if necessary, but that would be a very specific scenario.
But yeah, if there's like guards at a gate to get into the furnace, or if we can get into the furnace and that panopticon, if you can get those guys in there beating the shit out of each other.
It would only take one fighting another to bring them all into chaos.
Oh, What a metaphor for the shield to say that to you. Damn.
I'm still hazy on how we're getting out.
I think
Yeah, getting out
roughly-
is I mean, I don't have any clever ideas. Like I feel like it's just gonna be
It's-
like a run, try to get up without using the lift. You know, maybe cut the chain on the lift. I mean, yeah, I don't know how that would work out, but that would cause sufficient chaos.
Odds Mad Maggie cast fly.
No, she's not a badass spellcaster. She has like minor spells. She's that was her big thing, is that she
Yeah.
can't really cast spells.
But levitate, piece of metal, or Maggie herself.
Gonna be level
Maybe
9. I
just
think
get her slightly
fly
up.
is an artificer spell.
Let's see.
Yo, Vin like pulls off a piece of her armor and slaps it on somebody's chest, and it fucking creates a jetpack.
Yeah, fly is an artificer spell.
Would be
Yo, that's bad, dog. That's bad. Yo, that's really like just taking like she's got little things made where she can just slap them on people and they can fucking fly now. That's so fucking cool.
I'm looking at the artificial spells. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Icar powered jetpack. Hell yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
this is
God.
dope.
Yeah, and I was thinking of busting out that dreadnought armor model as well.
I didn't even look at that, my dumbass. Let me write that in my notes too.
Yeah, Jay, I'll hit you up if I need to, but
Yeah.
I've been looking at the new artificer, and
Especially
I
since
don't
we're
think
about to
there's.
level up.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be too many conflicts.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you.
Okay.
With Din's current setup.
I'm gonna look
That-
into it.
That little shadow demon that August has. Look, I forgot to change my name. That little shadow demon that August has. When it goes to 0 hit points, what happens to it? Does it just disappear? Does it die? Do we know?
Does it say?
I imagine it just disappears.
We need one more body on the battlefield. It came in very handy last time.
Yeah, it remains manifested for 1 hour or until it drops to 0 hit points. Or until you
And then it
dismiss
just joins your joins back as your shadow.
Is there any way we can disguise Maggie? Realistically.
We're about to level up. Yes, pretty easily. And
Seeming?
not just Maggie, but all of us.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Everyone stop nodding like they all agree. What does that mean?
Yeah, everyone nods like we know what we're talking about.
I do know, so-
A
Chris.
5th level illusion spell on the
What
GM
kind of
Warlock
DM
spell
is this
list.
guy? He doesn't
Yeah,
even know
fuck.
that's seeming.
I actually, that was actually one of the spells I was going to take. I've been watching for it. I didn't realize we're about to level up. So yeah, I'm taking Seeming.
Well, that
Yeah,
fucking
nice
changes a
self for
lot of
everyone.
shit.
Yeah, because we could. Well, breaking her out's going to get hot. I mean, there's no way around that. But if we can lose the heat somewhere in the flesh pits and, quick change into somebody else, we might be able to get out with the rest of the people. I mean, sort of end the mass.
Yeah, I mean, if we disguise ourselves as guards,
Mm-hmm. It's devils.
I keep stressing the point. It would be weird if there was a group of 5 guards suddenly
true.
all huddled together.
You're right.
There needs to be some guards, some prisoners to be more realistic.
We should be the Icar boys. You're right. It
I
would be
think
weird
you
to be
can
guards.
also manifest the chains too, right? Can't you? Like with seeming?
I
So
assume
it,
so.
it would be like part of what you're wearing. So
It's like clothing, basically.
yeah, it's like clothing. Yeah, it'll count. For
I mean, it's a incredible. Like that's why I was just like, oh yeah, that's a really good spell because it can do a lot. I'm trying to find the actual spell.
Yeah, especially in this campaign, I feel like it'd be really helpful.
So like in the sort of canon, it's like Tanis was just now faced with the issue when we were trying to get in of like, dude, why can't we can't disguise ourselves, blah blah. And you're like, nah, I'm gonna work on something. I got something in the bag that might.
Yeah, let me reach into my genie powers right quick. 'Cause I was trying to figure a good way to role play it because like it's just like, oh yeah, all of a sudden I can just do this, but
Whatever it is, make sure you do it after Vin finishes her collars.
yeah, the spell disguises physical appearance as well as clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment.
Boom.
It is
Wow.
an hour spell, no concentration.
Oh,
An hour?
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay.
no concentration.
Dude, that's
wow.
exactly perfect for this whole situation.
Yeah.
Like exactly perfect.
Wait, no concentration. What does that mean? Rangers have no concept of that.
Sure.
Okay, well that fixes a lot of problems then.
Sure does.
Okay. So we're going to try and be smart about it. We're going to go in, blend in with the crowd, go down, make our way through the flesh pit, see how the Iron Fangs are doing. If we need to do anything there, we'll kind of play it by ear. We're going to have to go in hot out the furnace, which means whatever disguises we have need to be different disguises if we're going to try this whole spiel again.
I don't
See
know
what
if we're
I'm
gonna have the
saying?
spell slots for that.
Let me mention one more thing. Now that we've brought this into this whole gate that separates the flesh pit and the furnace core, I'm thinking if there is a alert in the furnace core, that gate's gonna get dropped.
I was wondering if if like the Panopticon guards, like
If
unless
they
we
if there's
sufficiently
some
dispose
sort
of
of
them,
alert, I think they're gonna drop that gate in the flesh pit. I think that is something that would happen, so that they can maintain that area, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where we use the Edgar to blast out. I mean, blow
But
open the gate.
It's like jail cell bars, though, right? Not like a piece of sheet metal.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could teleport to the other side with.
Yeah, you
Vortex
can
or
probably see,
Thunderstep.
see the other
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
I do have one more trick up my sleeve. And I would only time want to take this or seeming, but I also did just open up teleportation circle.
You need a receiver.
I know, but when I learn the spell, I can make one teleportation circle anywhere I want, and then one more on top of it.
Ooh. How long does that take?
It is a full minute to cast, and honestly, I don't love this because it kind of just cheeses the entire thing, and I really want to do this, but
Well, I think.
I mean, getting
No
out
matter-
safely
we're gonna-
if you just
oh, wait,
teleport
that's on
out.
the sorry, no, I take it back. That's on the material plane. Does not work. Nice.
Oh,
Material
You
plane.
you got our hopes up, dude.
Nope, no
It only works on
teleportation
material
circle.
plane.
Okay, so
I would have actually been so sad if that was the cheesy way, because this sounds like so much fun.
You know,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna
it
be,
works.
We're gonna have to get there and fucking fight a chain demon warden, basically. I mean, we're gonna have to fucking fight to get her out.
And Jay did some fucked up thing to that because I've seen that Chain Devil stat block and it is not good enough to fight us.
What? No, custom stat blocks. What? Never.
well, okay, so are we like the seeming disguises? Are we gonna
But
do that at
getting
the
out? It's gonna be hard.
I think we should do that.
Well, are we gonna do it
Oh,
at the
God.
beginning or on the way out when we have Maggie?
I was thinking that we should hold off until the way out. Because if we go in, we fuck up shit, people see us, grab Maggie, do the seeming to look at completely different people that might throw them off the trail because they're going to be looking for her.
And then we can disguise Maggie as well. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. How many people can you cast it on?
Anyone I want to within 30 feet.
And how many casts of it do you have?
2 at most.
Okay.
Yeah, spell slots.
That's all the spell slots. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
no
it would only.
Thundersteps, no.
Yeah. It would only be a one-time thing.
I-
Yeah.
No major
do-
images.
I do have Prayer of Healing.
I was going to prepare that too. So
I
if
mean,
we can
I
find 10
also-
minutes.
I mean, I don't even need that. I need a minute for magical cunning to get a spell slot back. I just don't know how viable that's going to be to find that time once we're in the shit, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, if you can save one spell slot for this, get Maggie, do all the stuff, get to the flesh pit. Just find a space where we're not being observed. Maybe even get the Iron Fangs too. Do the seaming, and then you can get your spell slot back now that you're a little safer. That way you're not completely drained on the way out.
I don't know if it's gonna be viable to be like, hey, there's this like we have this random group of people and we need the lift right now, you know. Like it seems like the lift is a very routine thing. Like they come
Right.
down, grab the prisoners, come back up, and all of a sudden there's like 15 extra prisoners and guards on this
Yeah.
normal lift that has like 10. It's like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean, I assume once we attack the core, it's gonna be chaos. Like, they're not gonna know what the fuck's going on, so they might just say, "Everybody back to your fucking cells. Get out of here."
Oh, god damn it. Hey, I don't know. It's never mind. Disregard what I was about to say.
So it seems
I
like
should
the
stress-
out is
Okay.
the problem that we're dealing with, right?
Yeah,
Yes, very much.
because I want to stress this. This is not a set in stone plan. This is highly dependent on what we come across. So let's not try and say, "Okay, we have to do the seaming now. We have to go to the lift now."
Yeah. Like, very good
Good.
chance it comes down to the wire and Tannis has to spend those spell slots in the fight.
Yeah. These are all just different paths.
I mean, one of the reasons I chose to be a Pact of the Blade Warlock is that I didn't want to be hindered in a fight if I ran out of spell slots. So I'm very capable in a fight without spells. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But Wall of Light could be fun.
Oh, I never heard of that one. It's right up your alley, though, huh? Wall of Light?
Wall of Light. Xanathor's Guide to Everything. It's basically Wall of Fire, but radiant.
I'll do Wall of Wind, and then we'll put them on each other, and it'll be like a double moonbeam all over again.
I missed the double moonbeam. But way cooler, yeah.
See,
Shit.
I mean, like, I think
Awesome.
we can keep discussing all we want to here, just like we discussed all of what's going to happen when we attack the storehouse. But there's so many X factors we don't know, and there's so many creatures that are going to be able to do stuff that we don't know, and all this shit's going to go to hell right away. And it's going to be Ophelia running to the storehouse with 2 tanks of Demonicker while we're all, like, in full-on panic mode.
Yeah.
All again.
Yeah, okay, so
Stick to the plan. Oh, no one's around me.
I guess that begs the question, do we get down, I assume we're going to get down like pretty early into the shift. So do we wait like 6 hours and then go do the thing? So when we get out, we can kind of time it when the lift is rising anyway.
I don't really see any feasible way that we're getting Mad Maggie and the Iron Fangs and us on that lift, and it's slowly going up, and everyone's just like chill with it.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
the only way that would happen is if nobody knows it's us.
Kill the guards, pretend to be the guards and the prisoners, go up.
Yeah, some way to. We can't do it under fire, basically. If we're under fire, we can't be the Iron Fangs, I don't think.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, from what I'm understanding of the plan so far, the furnace core's gonna kind of throw the place into chaos. So the routineness of the lift is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask that. I feel like, if there's chaos in the core and any word gets out or alarm, which seems likely, then we have to assume the gate will be dropped and the lift isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, and unless Tannis wants to swap out a spell for fly.
I would
'Cause-
rather not.
Yeah, no. Or this one thing, yeah.
I already have the capability to fly,
Yeah.
and that's a spell slot, so.
Well, Vin's taking fly, right? I mean, she can prepare fly, right?
Yeah.
She can prepare it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, bada boom, bada bang. I mean, how many is that? Four people?
One
It's everyone but me.
Oh, it's one person?
for fly at 3rd level, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, levitating a piece of metal might be better than fly.
Yeah, honestly, we would need like Vin, London, and Maggie to all stand on something and levitate that up and make our own
Here's
lift.
Another option I'm more willing to do than swapping out for fly is Dimension Door.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I just bamf Maggie and me out of there.
Yeah, just the other side of the Bloodhound entrance.
Exactly. And then like I can come back and try to help you guys while the rest of you escape while Maggie is free to flee.
How far is Dimension Door?
300 feet
It's far.
and is not blocked by anything. I visualize a spot and I'm there.
We just got to get out of the lead box, I think, and then we're good.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you would put it on the inside of the Bloodhound door to safety. Take Maggie, get her out of there, come back to help us. Yeah, I mean that would solve a lot of stuff.
Well, the come back and help us.
Yeah.
The not very viable part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just assumed he was lying. He was not going to come back at all.
Does that sound like Tannis to you?
No.
But it would get Maggie to safety very efficiently, very safely, and then we are responsible for ourselves.
Post
and
Dimension
the
Door for me.
Well, I'm looking at it on another site, but I will post it. Copy and paste.
What's the range? What does it say when under range of the spell?
Oh, I thought it can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe.
Yeah, no.
by
But
standing.
when it says casting time, target, components,
Oh, yeah,
500.
yeah.
that's what it says?
500 feet.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Oh, damn, 500 feet. I thought it was 300 reading the spell description. Yeah.
That will work. 500 will work.
And this is one spell to go one way.
I'll give you this, bro. If it had said self or something, I might have felt different about it. But it says you can also teleport one willing creature, period.
Oh, shit. Just send Maggie up there.
The creature can come with you, right? That's what it says. You can go with the creature. But it says you can also teleport one willing creature, period.
Damn, so I can just bamf Maggie out of there.
Yeah, that's
and-
what I think you can use the spell to do.
Oh my god, that is so much better.
Yeah, I think that's what you can do. Like, I mean, it fucking says it right there.
Yeah, reading comprehension. Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, the
I
creature
should learn it.
must be within 5 feet of you. Well, it's kind of D&D's got a language. You kind of gotta, but the creature must be within 5 feet of you when you teleport. When you teleport, I'm saying it works. Nah, I'm saying it works. I think it should work. What is this? A fucking 5th level, 4th level spell?
It is. Yes.
And you're only
fifth level spell.
teleporting one creature versus two. Like
I think it kind of, it's like you can get you and somebody else, but why can't you just get somebody else? What's wrong? You open a door.
Yeah, it's
you
literally
push
a
them
lesser
through.
effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think it's fair. I think it's
I
valid.
think it's
If you want to
fair.
do 66 with Fireball, I'll let you.
Right. Exactly. So I think you can just teleport Maggie. I think that if in the and this is my hard ruling, if you want to do it in the future that way, I think it will also operate with that ruling. If you
That's
just
pretty
want to
fucking
use
sick.
it, yeah. If you just want to use it like a vortex warp, but like in revert, like you
cooler.
pushing somebody in, you can. I think you can do that. Yeah. Makes the spell a little more versatile too.
I
Alright,
feel a
yeah.
lot better about that. A lot.
Yeah,
better.
so I mean, that really shores up getting things done, and the Bloodhounds will be there to close the door so they can come and collect her and get her to safety.
Yeah, they'll be there. They can immediately run. Like, if you want to plan with Thane to have people ready to keep her safe and bring her back to the den, they will do
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly.
Because they really want Maggie back.
Mhm.
Right? Like
They
really
need her.
want her
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Their whole livelihood is at stake right now.
Okay. So they'd be willing.
Oh yeah, more than willing.
Okay. So get in, do all the stuff we talked about. Fight in the furnace. As soon as we get Maggie, he's out. Still the question of getting back, but I don't think we're going to be able to
Plan that.
make a concrete plan. Yeah.
I agree.
But we have options.
Yeah.
We have tricks we can use.
Between seeming and fly
Oh.
and dimension door.
I was gonna say if we can get in and get out in 8 hours, so if we can get like into the core in 4, and Maggie, and then send her away, and then out in 4. See, that's 2 spell slots, seeming and dimension door. Bang bang.
Man, warlocks are good. Damn. Everyone thank Tanis.
Thank you, Tanis.
We'll think him after the mission. How about that?
Yeah, god damn you, Tanis. Haven't even done the mission for us yet. By the way, I'm gonna need you to fly me up there at the end too.
All right, so we're gonna seeming our way in. We're gonna bamf her out, and if shit goes to shit, then we fight our way out. That's our plan? That's the most second
That's
company
it.
shit ever.
Ever. So second company.
Are we sure we don't want to pass without a trace in and see how far we can get without burning a seeming? Or is that too risky?
I mean, disadvantage. It's going to be bad. If I'm with you, it's going to be bad.
Okay.
And also, I think that we're gonna do a seeming, and then we're gonna spend a minute before we go in, so I can get a spell slot back. Anyways, so I'll be topped off on spell slots. So
You gotta wait by the door for the bell and everything anyway. So
Yeah. How insane
Screams
would it
of
be
horror.
to describe? How insane would it be to disguise one of us as Rictus?
I had considered that. Because you know me, I like to plan with you guys. Like I'm on your team, so I'm trying to like figure out with you. I thought about that, but I don't know how that's gonna go.
So seeming makes you look like someone else, but like you still gotta emulate his talking and mannerisms, and we don't have a whole lot of. Oh, sorry, my kid's crying. Yeah,
We don't hear it.
I have
so...
charisma, but perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
But like we haven't had that many interactions with Rictus other than like we see him walking through the streets and talking and threatening people once, but like his actual mannerisms and stuff.
I mean, I was kind of my idea was just look sternly at people and tell them to fucking get them to try you, because that's Rictus's whole bag, right? He just stares at people and they don't even try shit.
It's up to you. I mean, we can certainly try it, but it seems like a big gamble. It can either work really well, or everyone's like, shit, Rictus is here. Shit, I just saw Rictus 20 minutes ago in the knuckle.
Yeah, like the death race thing. They were
Also,
they were like, who won the death race? And you guys like, fuck if I know.
Yeah, and also Rictus walking into a group of prisoners he put in prison, they might not react nicely to that.
I wonder if Rictus actually goes in the prison. I don't think he does. Actually, I don't think this is a good idea, actually. I don't think Rictus actually goes into the actual furnace very often. He's the kind of guy that has people, He's a bit more bougie than Maggie is.
It's a fun idea.
Yeah,
I like the idea.
I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought of it and had to say it out loud.
Yeah. But I mean, upon reflection, I don't think Rictus actually goes there.
Ooh, the fucking rat dude. What about him?
Given.
Because I mean, he might wander around this place. I think he's been here before. Didn't he say he's been inside of, at least maybe not the core, but the fucking prison? So people have seen him, so if they see him again, he's not going to be out of place.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other, right? Because either you go as you disguise yourself as somebody specific and you don't have all the information that person would have, or you go as someone random and you're like, hey, people are like, hey, who the fuck is this guy? Like, when did we hire you?
Yeah, I kind of feel like doing the non-distinguished people might be better because it's like you bring
it's easier to
attention
lie
yourself by
about.
looking. Yeah.
That's fair, especially with the voice. All right.
Do we have handout art of Rick Discrim, by the way?
Oh yeah, I spent like 6 hours working on this shit. Yeah, I'll send it again. It's one of my favorite pieces of art I've ever made. And I like
didn't see it
made
in
this
the-
art, bro. Like I handcrafted this bitch. Hold on. Hello. Open.
For Knucklebones. Then Rick
That
Discrim.
work?
Got it.
Did you guys see it?
Don't see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
okay. I'm having connection issues, I guess.
Is it not opening?
It wasn't.
No.
That's what was happening yesterday for me. Like, I was clicking on the handout and it wouldn't open.
Yeah, that's what just happened to me.
Some of the other ones open, but not Rick Discrim specifically for whatever reason. Ragadrag opens.
Oh, he's in the... Yeah, you can just look in the Fort Knucklebones thing, and you should be able to click on him.
No, if you click on him, it doesn't open.
Yeah, it's not opening. I think Roll20 is having issues.
Damn you, Roll20.
I'm about to find this shit right now.
However, his picture's on the wiki. You can see it there.
Oh, there's your pictures on the wiki. Perfect.
Discount.
I'll post in Discord for quick.
Please, yes, please. That's a really good piece of art. Yeah, that's him. Yep, that's him. He's got hooks in his mouth that keep him smiling. Like pulls at his, because he's a Shatterkai, and Shatterkai are like obsessed with like mutilating themselves because they have no emotions.
How do we not see this guy as the bad guy?
We did. We're just like, we got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
God, he's cool. I worked really hard on that art. Anyways.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay. So we have kind of a plan. The out is still kind of the problem, but we got kind of a plan.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just get to the other side of the gate somehow, whether that's... I mean, how big is it? Is there a chance Ophelia and Tanis can lift it?
The gate?
I mean, when you say gate, is this like a
It's
fucking fortress gate, or is this just like a
portcullis
metal gate?
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yes.
lifting portcullises is like
I think so.
a D&D staple.
I think so. Because I remember mentioning it's only like 3 abreast to get through. So yeah, I don't think it's that big. Now that I think about it.
All right. Think I can do that?
Okay, because, yeah, I mean, not a lot of us can teleport under our own power, I don't think.
Yeah. Rather not use the resources if we can avoid it.
Okay. All right. So I imagine what had happened, this was sort of a montage of planning, right? And what happened was Thane told you all the information you needed to know and then sort of sent you away, right? And Taza has brought you up a couple of levels into a sort of rudimentary, crude cave with like wooden reinforcements in places and metal bars and scrap metal and stuff like that. And you've just been sitting around like a campfire inside of this chamber. And you can, it's so noisy down here. Like there's always war machine engines working, people working on tools, hooping and hollering. Just, it's a very raucous environment. They're not calm, chill people. But it's getting to be like nearing the end of the day. So is there anything you guys want to talk about other than planning?
I assume this means we're gonna keep going after the dream machine, or whatever it's called. Once we get, if we can get Maggie back in, right?
We need we need as many options on the table as we can get.
It's our best shot at saving Elturel and doing our duty and finishing our mission without one of us sacrificing themselves. So I feel it's the best option. Yeah. I mean, why should we not do this? Not to mention, I mean, there are good people in Fort Knucklebones. This place does need saving. Chuck and Clunk are bad.
If things don't shake out, though, if we somehow make it out alive but can't get Maggie, we have to consider that.
Honestly, getting Maggie out seems like the easy part. Getting us out is going to be the hard part.
The pop-up just showed up.
I see that.
There we go.
But hopefully he will say, what would she say? Do we have a list of all the parts that Maggie needed? I mean, I knew we saw some of them on the way, but I feel like if we can get this all settled, we need to beat feet. I mean, do this as quickly as we can. No more lollygagging around. And Hannes, I know Gunnar is still out there. If he's on the way, I think we should at least take a look, but
What Vin told us, we know that the signal from the Hive Scorpion was coming from from our very rudimentary map that we have of the Gear Grave. That's
on the other side of the river.
That's where Mahadi had said that that we could possibly find a stash of very valuable infernal mechanism things that would help us do all this. And at the end of the day, we're not going to finish this mission on this side of the river anyways. Elturel's not even on this side of the river. I guess it's on the river, but whatever. We have many reasons to go back.
I am talking about the short term. About getting Maggie back in, getting the machine back online, and seeing if hopefully it actually is useful and we learn something from Lulu. We can't plan any farther than that. But we can't go on any excursions after this. We have to focus. We have to go get those parts and finish this. Now, if Gunnar is there, of course I'm not opposed to rescuing him, or at least finding his body so he isn't used. But we all have to focus. This happened because we left early.
For somebody with hope in their name, you sure don't have a whole lot of it, you know? Gunnar will be there. We will find the parts. We can visit Red Ruth. We can get the Heartstone. We can come back. We can use the Dream Machine. We'll find Zariel's sword. This will work. This has to work. Have faith, Ophelia. You have a lot of it, but not for this, it feels sometimes.
Not an infinite resource. But if we can get Maggie out, I'll feel a lot better about it.
I want to reiterate that getting the sword is instrumental in one of the three things. That
Yeah,
we
there's
do.
still other things to do, but I'm focusing on one thing, one foot in front of the other.
Yep. I think the most difficult one would be getting Zariel's copy of the contract.
How do you feel about this, London?
These goals seem so far away. One foot in front of the other seems like the only way we can look at it right now. If that has to take us back to the Crimson Caravanserai, so be it.
It's the only way across the river, anyways.
It's the only way. You heard it, guys. It's the only way across the river. What do we need to do? Our hands are pretty much tied, you know?
London would like his hands tied, I'm sure.
God about the second.
Pause. That soul seems like so much work for one small step just to get the dream machine, just to know where the sword is, just so we can get the sword. We're still so far removed from the goal. I can't believe they haven't sunken that city into the bloody sticks already.
It has been a while. When was the last time we checked in on them?
I think it's been a couple weeks, but Zariel's been maintaining, like, she's eavesdropping on all these conversations. I'm afraid to reach out for that, but probably more afraid of what I'll hear back.
The truth will set us free. So, even if they are no longer there, our mission doesn't change. Their souls are bound by this contract, and they'll forever be tortured if we don't destroy it. In denying Zariel her prize, it'll be some good retribution. Not paid in full, but better than just leaving them down here.
Last time I thought about that and let that influence my decisions, we left the fort and Rictus formed a coup. So I've been hesitant to think about that again.
We're not leaving this time, that's for damn sure.
I don't know if I'm looking at this too big picture or too small picture, or if it's even fathomable by our minds, but I'll be honest. At this point, my main mission is getting all of you guys back to the material plane. Saving El Terrell is a byproduct of that.
We all came down here on our own accord, Gauntlet. We chose this.
Did any of us really choose this? Did we really know what we were getting into?
Any one of us could turn away from Candlekeep. We could have stepped out of that teleportation circle. We chose this. You don't have to worry about us, Gauntlet. We are capable, and we'll get back. If not, then we did something good to make sure that Elturel was saved. We didn't do this for us.
I'd rather die fighting for freedom than bleeding out in a Baldur's Gate alley. If there's ever a worthy sacrifice, it's this, although I would like to not do that, and any of you to not do that. But I agree with Tanis.
I mean, we have a chance to go out like the Hell Riders, plunging into hell to save the city. Suppose it's not a bad way to go.
What is Vin, out of character, what is Vin reaction to August saying his main goal is to get you out of the hills alive? Does she have a reaction?
I think she doesn't say anything. She just kind of scoffs, like probably not happening, or she doesn't believe it's gonna happen. Not that she, I mean, I can give a little insight into what she's thinking. Like, she doesn't necessarily like want everyone to die down here, obviously, but she thinks it's even that is like wishful thinking. By the way, I don't want to mention too much of the level up stuff in session, but I just realized, because I'm porting some of the new class features over, and she does not have the tool proficiency in the new version. So doing the vehicle checks would be a little bit more difficult. Or sorry, tool expertise. Tool expertise.
That's not a thing anymore?
It is not. I checked it over, and it is not a thing at all.
That's rough.
See, that's the type of shit that we're gonna have to.
Yeah, so we could talk about that out of session.
Yeah, that's something that we gotta not mitigate, because that's like core to your character.
The other thing is the magic items. Like, obviously, we're gonna keep the bag of holding, but this we could like discuss throughout the week, I guess, on the.
I mean,
Discord,
there's no better time than now. I mean, this is basically the session right before you go in.
Well, yeah, so she gets the choices, are a little different now, and I think she can have what? Hold on, I got the chart here. So she can have 3 magic items at level 9 and 5 of these like plans gnome. That's like the terminology they use now. So, I mean, there's a bunch. I don't know if we could decide all of them right now, but a lot of the options are the same, like again, like the bag of holding.
I mean, the whole group is here. This is the session. This is something that we can all talk about as a group. I don't see a problem with that at all. Yeah. So basically, we're gonna level up. By the way, inspiration all around. Thank you. But this is the time to talk about that stuff, especially since we're still prepping for like not only the future but like the near future. So talking about whom gets what magic item, blah blah blah, is definitely something we should talk about.
Yeah, so I believe they're all on this page kind of centralized now, which is nice. So you could just look at the wiki page I sent, and it's got like pretty much all of them.
All right, I'll be right back, but this is definitely something we should talk about right now.
Artificer?
Armorer.
Oh, you mean the subclass? Yeah, armorer. Armorer is a separate page.
Well, I'm looking on a different site. So you want to use the Eberron Forged of the blah blah.
Yeah, that's the book it came out in.
Oh, the book. Yeah.
Well, because like 2024 is always backwards compatible. So like even though like I'm running 2024 rules, Genie Warlock and Half Elves aren't in there, so therefore I still use Zenithar's Guide.
It's a base artificer feature that gives you expertise. I think it's a 6th level feature.
Let's see. With the magic item tinker. Oh, did I put this down?
Not in the new version.
Though. Yeah, like the 2014 version, I mean.
So you could always stick with 2014 version for that.
I could.
For your subclass, for example.
It seems like they replaced it with this magic item tinker thing, which is like kind of completely different. So actually, Jay and I will have to reconcile this. Okay, I have both of them on the sheet right now because I figured it would be something we would need to hash out. But yeah, but the reason I sent it is because you guys can kind of take a look and, see any magic items you would definitely want. So she can have 3 at any one time. Am I reading that right?
The Wand of the War Mage looks pretty good for August.
Okay,
Don't
well,
really
let's think
make
about this.
spell attacks.
So we need one slot for the Bag of Holding, but
Yeah.
I guess the other two are kind of it's like up for
Well,
grabs.
alchemy jug,
And the Alchemy Jug, okay, sure. The
and
Alchemy
then
Jug.
the third one is August has the spell Refueling Ring.
For now, but again, that would be something we could debate, like swapping out.
I mean, now's the time to debate it.
Yeah. So,
The spell. What spell level is Tanis?
He can't use the Refueling
Five.
Ring.
Facts.
Got it.
It's
Alchemy.
3rd level cap. I think we gave it to August just to have a Revivify in the back pocket, but now like Ophelia can cast Revivify, Vin can cast Revivify, so maybe an extra smite from Ophelia might be more worth it.
Wow, this level really trivialized death, didn't it?
That or we
Well,
give,
us can
we got
Revivify.
1 diamond. Keep that in mind.
That's true.
and
Wow, I
I'm
do
sure I'm gonna
have-
regret saying this, but we could also get London a +1 weapon again.
Give it back to me, you thieves! No, I'm just kidding. Whatever works for the party.
He's
I'm
already got
happy
the archery
to-
fighting style.
I mean, London pretty much is already kind of is a heavyweight damage dealer. So if you want to shore up anything, I don't think it's London. Like London, the only thing he needed to shore up was his armor, and I think we handled that.
Boots of
Yeah.
Elvenkind for Ophelia.
Let me check it.
That might be
Advantage
good.
on
Advantage on
stealth.
stealth.
Sorry, let
So
me
I
go
would get
back on what I
flat.
was saying for London. There's the dazzling weapon. It's not just a +1. It's something that gives him melee defensive capabilities by if something hits him, they can be blinded. So like in the back of the war machine during the storehouse siege, he got fucked up because he got surrounded, and he would actually have some defensive capabilities with the dazzling weapon.
I
We don't
feel
have
like
to.
I can just do my best to not be surrounded and stick far away from the fight.
Yeah, London isn't supposed to be up close anyway.
You guys get surrounded more often than me. It's just when I do, I will like almost certainly go down. But for the most part,
So I mean,
Jameson
what do we
really
need to shore up? I think the sort of weakness that I'm seeing is Ophelia just ain't dishing out the damage that she could be. You know, and that's a limitation on spell slots, and that's a limitation on
It's new paladin rules that have kind of
Bonus
Yeah.
action.
really capped that.
So if there's any sort of way we can give, like you were saying, like an extra smite to Ophelia or an enchantment to put on her weapon, like if it says dazzling weapon or whatever, I'm just gonna say you put that enchantment on the motherfucking hammer that she's got, right? Like,
Sure.
There's
Yeah, it
already
makes
a
sense.
+1 weapon, right?
is it?
Yes, I believe it is.
So that doesn't really do you a whole lot of good because that just gives you that blinding.
Right. That was just an example. But like, if there is a way, that's the only weakness that I think I see. And then the other weakness is Vin's driving. If there's a way to sort of boost that, I don't know. I don't know how. Just,
Well,
that's something to look
we were
into.
talking about like this. Well, I have to read this magic item tinker thing, but maybe we could swap out the magic item tinker as the 6th level feature for the tool expertise. But this tinker thing seems kind of essential to the new.
No, you're just
artificer.
gonna have. You're gonna just have your proficiency with the tools that you already have proficiency with. I'm not taking that away. Like that, that's just a bonus thing that you already have. I don't give a fuck about balance. Like that's it's
the
not super
expertise, you
useful. Yeah, the expertise that you already have, that stays.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't fucking care if that isn't the rules. Like that's core to your character, and that's how we've been running the game so far.
Right.
Well, I'm not about to change that right now. Like
And
now
that-
you're
that's what you
worse
were
at
saying,
tools.
Will.
That doesn't make a fucking lick of sense to me. So we're just gonna
Yeah.
keep you having those tool expertise that you currently have.
Fair enough.
That doesn't change.
So does Ophelia run out of spell slots often when doing smites?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah,
I guess
especially-
the spell refueling ring to her would be fine.
I mean, because I have Misty Step, I have the healing, smites, magic missile. Like I got stuff I can do. Plus protection from evil and good.
Well, that the gauntlet does that, right?
Well, it does it for me, but if I want to cast it on someone else,
Sure.
it's. I'm just looking. I mean,
What do you
if we so good.
What do you get, like 2 third-level slots? So yeah, it's a 50% increase if we give you the spell refueling ring.
I have 3 right now. I'm gonna
Or
go
third
up.
levels.
Third levels.
You have 0
yeah,
right now.
I'm gonna get 2. I'm level 9.
It's actually really cool though. Like if the item has charges, Vin can recharge it, and she can also turn the magic item into one of the other magic items that she has known, like with an action.
But you get a set number of schematics, right? Or what are they called?
Yeah.
Five schematics and 3 that are like in play.
That's cool. And with an action, you can swap them.
Yeah, like you can
Yeah.
take the ring and turn it into a +1 weapon.
I mean, honestly,
times
if
can
we
you
want
do
to
that?
try,
She could it just says as a magic action, you can touch one magic item within 5 feet of yourself that you created with replicate magic item and transform it into a different magic item.
Once you use this feature, you can't do so again until you finish.
Oh
the
yeah,
rest.
yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
So
yeah,
once per day.
Okay, let me mark
That's
the
still
resource down.
sick
Boom.
nasty. That's like 2.
Yeah.
You get 2, really.
fucking big.
Yeah, you get 2. It's like you get an extra one, basically. Like have an extra
Yeah.
one in their back pocket that if Ophelia uses the charges on the ring, you could swap it to another magic item in the middle of combat.
Yeah, that's like sick.
That's fucking incredible.
I mean, if we want to do something about her Ophelia's stealth disadvantage, the cloak of elven kind might be a better option than boots.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
I mean, how often are we doing stealth checks in this campaign?
Fair.
Well, we might
We're
be doing
pretty-
it coming up close for
But I mean,
Well,
perception
if
checks to perceive you. Yeah.
if you had a rogue with +10 making a flat roll on a stealth check, you'd say they're pretty good at stealth. So if we got past without trace, I think Ophelia is fine.
On a flat roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a flat roll, I have
I think that
disadvantage
should be
currently.
one of the schematics then. And Ophelia's the one that gets the versatility on the weapon, right? So that if need be, Vin will be like, okay, well, we're about to do a stealth mission. Sorry about your ring. If you didn't use it today, you're about to get a cloak of Elvenkind. But it'll be like
Oh,
a
yeah,
ring. It'll be a
yeah.
ring of Elvenkind, right? So that
Or
Like
yeah,
Vin
for-
can just
or-
use her feature to swap it when we need it.
swap it when you need it.
yeah. Like if someone's using the cloak and then it turns out, oh, we don't need stealth anymore, she could.
Does it
just turn into
redo
something
it?
else.
Can you do it again at a long rest?
Well, that's
After a long rest, or like every
well,
morning,
hold-
you prepare this number of fucking plans or whatever.
It just says you can't do it again until you finish a long rest. So
Yeah, I think the way it works is like you have your prepared schematics, and then every day you enchant 3 items. Most people just have the same 3 items every day, and don't really think about it. I think is how it, plays out in actuality.
Yeah.
But I think rules as written, it's like every day you're supposed to enchant these
Re-enchant
items,
these
like
items.
when
cleric would prepare spells.
Yes, that's how it technically works. When you finish a long
Well, here's
rest,
my question: do you
create
have
them.
to use the once per day swap? I know that. Okay, so Ophelia has the ring. We're about to do a stealth mission. I use my action and my once a day ability to swap it into the cloak, right? Do I have to then use that same ability the next day so that to swap
No.
it back into the ring, or in the morning it's a ring again?
In the morning, she can choose whichever one she wants. It's kind of like preparing spells.
Okay.
Yeah, in the morning
that's-
in the morning you reset, like on a long rest you reset to 0 active infusions, and you got to make them again.
That's fucking
Yeah.
really fucking useful. Okay, so then that might be the plan then, is Ophelia has the magic. I feel like it's like a homunculus item now, like it could be anything. So Ophelia has the magic ring, and then it gets turned into magic ring of Elvenkind or magic ring of spell get backsies. And it's usually a spell get backsies. The action in the middle of the day can swap it.
All right, sick.
I feel a bit greedy going for this, but a 3rd level spell would help a lot.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, no, I have 3 4th level slots now. Like I can afford to give that up now.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things we need to shore up a little bit is Ophelia's like damage output.
But it's kind of fine because we have that swap out thing now, so it's not like, it's not really as greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
I'm a
even the
new day,
smart
you know.
thing would be to do is like in the morning of the stealth mission, like in the morning of this thing, it'll be the cloak first, and then in the middle of combat when Ophelia needs a spell slot or whatever after combat.
Yeah, like if we make it to the furnace and like, all right, we didn't need the cloak, or our uses with the cloak is done.
Done, swap it, and now you got that extra spell slot. That is so fucking cool.
Okay, so for the known ones she has, I mean, we almost have it decided. We just need one more. So it's like spell refueling ring, cloak of elven kind, and then the fifth one. I mean, it could be like the +1 for London's bow. It could be.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
so we get one more to have in the bag.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's 6 now because the armorer subclass at level 9, you get an extra one, but it has to be armor.
Yeah. I was actually just putting that feature on. Yes, it.
Probably just armor
Okay.
+1 then for Vin in case shit ever hits the fan.
Please don't give that to Vin.
But I don't know when we'd ever use that over like the spell refueling ring.
All right, so cloak of the manta
Well, she gets an
ray.
extra active thing. It just has to be armor.
Crap.
Oh, so Vin can just give herself an armor +1 then right now.
Yeah.
What's your AC, Tannis?
I mean, mine's 18, but like I'm not looking at this from Tannis' point of view. I'm looking at this from Vin's point of view, who has the shield being like, why would you give this to Tannis right now?
Yeah,
that's fair.
When you could have an AC of 21.
That's legit.
Like, I'm not gonna say no to a 19 armor class, but
You don't already have +1 armor on?
I do not have +1 armor. I have magical armor so that it stops. Oh no, I do have +1 chain shirt.
There you go.
Yep, good call.
So it wouldn't help.
I thought it had armor that just like stopped the ghost from touching me. So yeah, I'm fine.
That is very in character. I like that. It's very in character. Been giving us stuff, like keeping a little bit for herself that she doesn't tell us.
yeah, that's totally Vin.
So
Yeah,
Vin-
I'll mark it down for now. I'll
So
give her the
Vin
armor
gets
class.
that like all the time now? Like does she get 4 enchanted items? Right, because we have the alchemy jug. That's you have to have that for water. Right? We have the bag of holding because we have to have that. And then what, you get 2 or 3 more? 2 more?
Yeah, normal ones would have 3 at this level. Armorers have 4.
Okay, so
okay, so then we
so-
got the
yeah.
ring, and then we got the armor. So Vin can all automatically give herself more armor class if you want.
Or 6 known, 4 active.
4. Oh, is that it's 4 active?
Yes,
Mhm.
that's what he's saying.
Wow. Oh yeah. Okay.
So unless
I
you
got it, I
already
got
have,
it.
unless you already have +1 armor on, then you get a +1. You get +1 armor. Like I think that.
Well, does she? No, she doesn't have plus. Yeah, so she'd probably take it. She'd probably take it if I'm being in character.
Boy, that's nasty.
Give me some armor. No, 2-handed. I can't do a shield. Never mind.
So what are we beginning the day with? Are we beginning with the cloak?
I think if we're gonna go in slow, we would start off with the cloak.
Yes.
Okay, so I have bag of holding, alchemy jug, cloak of elven kind, the +1 armor, and then in the back
Ring.
pocket we have the ring, and then there's one more. There's just one more to decide, and then everything's accounted for. But I'm kind of out of ideas. I mean, like the +1. I mean, like there's a few ones I don't even know. Like what is this? Elven chain. Oh, +1 armor class. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't give you
What else?
disadvantage on.
Arrow catching shield, like I don't even know some of these. Pipes of haunting. Eh.
Eh.
Oh, the mind sharpener is pretty good too. I had that at one point, I think.
Yeah, it's like Warcaster kind of. Winding path. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this might even be better for Ophelia than the fucking cloak. The boots of the winding path, you can do a 15-foot teleportation.
I saw that. I already have Misty Step.
That's a spell slot.
Yeah, but with the boots, it needs to be a space you already occupied in that turn. which kind of.
Oh, I missed that. I
backwards.
missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed that. I missed that part. I missed that part.
So that would be fucking awesome for like a monk or something to smack someone, then bamf away. But yeah, the cloak is really going to help out with the rare times we sneak.
I also think we don't sneak a lot because of our party makeup, so this would open
Sure
up the
up.
opportunity for it.
I was gonna
Right.
say I have expertise. Should I take it in stealth and bump it
Are
to?
you fucking kidding me right now? That was a joke, right, Chris?
Well, he is too.
It wasn't
Okay.
because, like we just said, we never ever sneak. I'll do survival. I don't really want to, but I'll do it for you guys. But I could do it on inside, like I guess stealth.
You already
The
have
aver-
perception.
Yeah, perception. I did.
The average of an 8 hit die is what, 6?
5.
5. Okay.
Quick
yeah,
math.
Look at this DM.
Yeah, that's the one category I know I'm better at. You, Jay, is math.
Math.
Literally every other category, you are not even in several leagues above me in DMing.
All right. So what about manifold tool? Maybe that could get you some what's it called? Unlocky locky stuff. Lockpicks. Thieves tools.
Oh, that's not bad.
Really, it could give you anything, right? You
Yeah,
could
just any
get
set of tools.
Hey, you could get mechanics tools, bro.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
You are Chucka now.
I am the chucking out.
All right, so I mean that's something that could be your plan. That could be your in the bag one, since we can't really decide.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it down for now.
Wand of
I have-
Secrets points to secret doors and traps.
Yeah, for all the dungeon delving we do. I mean,
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking now because
I
we're
was-
going into a prison.
And this is something that Vin has to have on her person?
She had so you get 6 plans, 6 schematics, and 4 of them
Yeah.
active at any given time.
Yes.
And we have 3 of them that are going to be active all the time so far.
No,
Or, well,
we've
3
decided-
items and 1 armor.
Yeah, we decided that her
Yeah.
armor is so we're solid. We were just coming up with the last schematic that she's just gonna have in the back pocket.
Yeah, and then remember she can swap out one of them per day.
Yeah, but
That's
this is
the-
like sorcerer spells. You got to decide what they are now. You can't just like change it later, right?
the known ones.
Yeah.
Correct.
The known ones, right? Yeah. So this is like you pick this is like picking your spells for a sorcerer or a warlock or whatever. Like you can't change them later.
Or the I don't say we change it. I'm just curious. For the armor one, that is Vin enchanting an existing set. We can't say she makes heavy armor.
No, she can
Or
make
someone else.
She could, yeah.
Yes, she could.
Honestly,
We were just saying. like, it would
honestly,
be
what
in
it is
character.
in rules as written, she makes the armor and you wear it, or she wears it, right? But I'm saying you can reflavor it where we can enchant one item, a pre-existing item, right? That's me ruling it.
So I could be a little selfish and ask for a +1 shield on a day that we're going into a big combat, but like I don't know. If there's better things to do, like I wouldn't ask for that.
Just roll a persuasion check on Vin.
To not give herself, she already has a +1 fucking shield. Why would she ever want that?
There's +1 shield and +1 armor now.
No,
Yeah,
I
she
mean
has,
I
like,
have
both.
I have a decent AC. Like I would never need it. It was just like if we're struggling to find the last one.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, like a lot of these are very very modular in the sense that like we could pass them around between people.
Yeah, I would never say no to shield +1, but also if you want to do an armor +1 for Ophelia, like that is also a very fair.
I have the cloak already. I'm not going to take all of them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna take as the schematic, take the armor +1 because that can go on anybody.
And she is, right?
That's already. And she
that's
already
already
has that.
solid.
That's the
Yeah,
one she's
that's
using.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? So we got the bag of holding and the bottle, the jug.
Alchemy jug.
Yep, we got the spell, the ring, and we got the armor. Those are always online, right?
Yes.
And then we get 2 extra. It's the cloak and we're working on the one, but that's the last one. Is that one we're working on right now?
Maybe a +1 weapon in case we ever get disarmed. You touch the cloak, and Ophelia's got a +1 hammer.
Doesn't she already have a +1 hammer?
Yeah,
I'm saying if we ever get disarmed.
there isn't one.
Oh, if we were disarmed.
Well, yeah. I'd have to carry her into hammer, but I can see
Oh
that.
wait, so we would transform the cloak into a fucking weapon as an action.
That's how I read it.
Yeah, no,
I might be reading
that
it wrong.
no. That sounds right to me. Like rules as written, you touch any of these items, and as an action, it turns into a completely
Yeah,
different
and
fucking
transform
item.
it into a different magic item.
Yeah. So yeah, if you don't have that's gangster actually. To have the schematic of a sword on deck, so that you can always have a sword.
I know the prison level stuff is a bit ambiguous. What is the distance between each level roughly? Is it about 60 feet?
No, it would be more than that. Yeah,
I was
I'd
looking at the
say
rope climbing, but yeah,
like 400 feet total. So 125 each level, so give or take.
Yeah, way beyond the rope climbing.
Yeah,
then.
and that's like there's multi tiers within those levels, right?
Right.
But I think actually the weapon is actually not a fucking bad idea. Like just +1 weapon, because it's like.
Because we were just talking about with this plan how getting Ophelia's hammer in there might be tough.
He built this in a cave with a box of scrap, like that is kind of how this is looking to me. It's like she can just fucking whip up a sword out of anything.
And it's always the same thing. It's always a sword.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just this fucking +1 weapon.
Just a +1 weapon.
Boom, whatever you want.
Just whip a +1 weapon for London when he's sitting over here with a mundane bow like a peasant.
He has first of all, that's like the bow that Hamilton gave him. Second of all, he has a magic arrow that can change anything, any damage type. He just doesn't use it.
Oh yeah,
What is
that's
it,
right.
+1 though?
No, it's not. But it can deal like different types of damage, which is very powerful, and it's infinite.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good.
So
actually.
that's why it doesn't have +1, is because it's infinite.
But like after the level up, he'll already have like a +10 to attack rolls.
That guy doesn't need nothing. Quit talking about London. He don't need nothing. He's
Well,
the
it's
most
like,
powerful
We're
person
sitting
in
over
the
here with all
party.
this +1
No,
stuff,
but-
and he's sitting over here like a peasant with like this regular bow.
The
so.
biggest thing for London is no mobility, no utility.
That's like
Survival
a
checks
rule
is
you
no
take for
utility?
yourself.
Yeah, part of no, I'm just yeah.
Like that's a self-imposed
that's
limitation.
my credo, yeah. The tattoo I got here.
Yeah.
No, just in terms of like items that could help. Like I think literally everyone can fly or teleport or move, and London I think is the only one who has to hoof it on foot. And I feel like we've like maybe been burned by that a few times.
Well,
Yeah.
I do
But
know
I
that
don't
somebody
know.
here is sitting on a pair of boots that lets them move extra quickly and doesn't use them very often.
And that would be.
Vin has those magic boots.
Vin has magic boots.
Do I?
Fairly.
I forgot about these
In
two.
the in the bag of holding, because I don't think she. Wait, hold on.
Didn't we get them from the ribcage arsenal?
Hold on.
Somebody has some fucking boots that gives them like as a
I-
bonus action, you can move extra 15 feet.
I remember. I don't know if Vin took it, but I do remember.
Also, London, you don't use Zephyr Strike in the way it is intended. Like you use Zephyr Strike as like I'm gonna boost up my fucking big O combo hit, but it is a use where you don't get reaction attacks or anything, and you can zoop the fuck out of there.
Thinking about that for climb, because Rangers got a climb speed too. So I was thinking if we're stuck in this dungeon, climbing with Zephyr Strike and dashing gets me like 140 feet a turn.
Yeah, if you have a climb speed, you can climb up the wall easily.
Who got the Greaves of Unholy Speed?
No, yeah, I was gonna say that's the one. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I didn't write down who actually was using it. I just said that Vin like identified them.
I don't have it on mine.
I thought Vin had those.
I mean, we definitely have it. Is it just being like unused? Yeah. I guess it's up
Vin
to
is
them.
making her infusions, looking through the bag of holding for a shit. He's like, "What are these?"
Get these bits out of the way.
Yeah, no one is using these right now. Yeah.
So funny.
up for grabs?
I can go to London if you want some.
Yeah,
how
I mean,
much-
60-foot movement speed.
How much movement is that in a
Yeah,
turn
while
now,
wearing these
London?
greaves, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 charge, which you get 3 of, I guess. Yeah, 3. And it increases your walking speed by 30 feet. And you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
For 1 minute. 10 rounds.
Honestly, maybe one of the melee people then, because getting up to people is an issue.
Ophelia, I was thinking. Wait, do we give you the boots of Elvenkind?
Yeah, that would save a lot of spell slots on Misty Steps.
Yeah.
It would. But again, I'm getting a lot of stuff. I don't want to hoard it all.
Yeah, we're probably brushing up against attunement slot limits with you then.
Yeah. Because I need to attune to
the ring, right?
I have to attune to the ring.
Yeah, the ring, the gauntlet, the hammer, right?
Oh, you're toast. Yeah, you can't do anything else.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be attuned to only one of the 2 magic items at a time, so hammer, hammer, gauntlet, ring, or cloak.
Or cloak, but the cloak doesn't require attunement, but the ring does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does.
Both do.
Yeah, the boots don't. The cloak does.
Well, what about like August then? Like, would dexterity saving throws help you?
Yeah, certainly. I got a +2. I mean, probably the same for all of us, except for London. Not very
Yeah.
good.
Heals. He's fine.
I'm thinking.
Dex is the one thing I'm pretty good at.
I'm thinking London or August, really.
If
How
I
would Finn
could-
doing on attunement slots? Because if she's got the Thunder Gauntlets or the Force Demolisher thing now, that's a melee weapon. She could probably use some more movement.
Yeah, I don't think she's
She
There's
does
like the
stick
there's
to
like the
range a
shield.
lot.
Yeah, let's see. I think it's just the shield, right? I feel like I'm missing like maybe one item, but based on what I have on the sheet, yeah,
I don't think
she's
you're
got
attuned
plenty
to
of free
any.
movement.
I feel like we got them originally for Vin.
Pretty sure we bought them for Vin. Yeah. Like, I think that she wasn't like that was the session that Geo was gone, and we were like, "Oh, this is cool. We should buy these because Vin would benefit from it."
Okay.
Because we bought it in the Crimson Caravanserai.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
That's right.
No, I did write it down. It was like tucked away in like my points within subpoints, but I did write it down. Okay, so all right.
So you do have these?
Well, we definitely have them, but we confirmed they were for Vin.
Okay.
So we'll
Well,
say
let's
she's attuned
fucking
to them.
solve that problem. Okay, so you attune to them. I'm gonna save myself the trouble. You become cursed.
Oh fuck!
Thank God. Thank God.
Why does this keep happening to me?
I have a I have remove curse.
Wait, hold on. So I'm going to. So I will say, this is how I'm going to rule this. I may rule this from here on out this way, but I will edit the sheet. Okay, I edited the unholy speed sheet. It says the greaves are cursed. Becoming tuned to them extends the curse to you. You can't remove the greaves or end your attunement to them unless you are targeted by a remove curse spell or symbol of magic. You have disadvantage on saving throws against the frightened condition. Whenever you start your turn, frightened, the greaves release an ear-piercing scream. You and each creature within 10 feet of you must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. They have like skulls on them. You'll remember, like skulls on the kneecaps of them. So.
Okay, well, that's not.
But
so
if you
bad. It's
remove
not-
curse, it only removes the curse from you, and it can end your attunement. It does not remove the curse from the item.
Yeah. But okay, well,
All right.
it's actually not. I mean, frightened condition. How many times have we been frightened?
Literally this whole campaign. Terrifying.
I have started
Start to
preparing
finish.
calm emotions to combat that.
So just a heads up. It's not like the worst curse ever.
The
but-
curse is it? Oh
Hold
yeah,
on.
you put it here. Okay, I'm
Nice
gonna-
one, Tanis.
Whoops.
Yeah, you bought it off of that really shady Shabolba guy from.
I I'm just trying to be helpful. I was looking through the magic items. I'm like, who has these?
Well,
Nobody.
like you said,
You
you'd
see-
have 2 nickels.
Steven, you see, he's working against us. He's trying
it
to.
was Tannis who told me to be tuned to these.
Okay. All right. Do we have any other shit that we want to?
I mean, just
if-
be. Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to ask. I'm gonna get off this subject soon. If we still need a weapon thing, London, do you want to go first? Like, do you want advantage on initiative? Because a weapon of warning might be good if you want to be the one that starts.
I already
You
have
go first.
alerts and a 20 deck,
okay.
so I usually switch from going first to like I can swap it with someone, and sometimes it's better to get you frontliners out there first.
All right, I see. Yeah.
But I appreciate you thinking of me.
Somebody has to.
All right. So we did
Yeah,
not
you're damn
establish
right.
what the last item. Oh yeah, the +1 weapon. +1
Plus
weapon.
one weapon. Is
+1
default.
weapon is the best choice. Honestly, this is super clutch.
Yeah.
The manifest tools is good too, but I mean, we could like get tools. I mean,
Yeah. No.
so-
I think the weapon is actually really fucking cool. Like it is like with a box of scraps. You know, like you really can't just make a weapon out of anything. which
Okay, I
sounds cool
think
to me.
actually that like pretty much completes her level up. I think I have everything accounted for.
Okay, cool beans. Does anybody else
All
have
right.
anything else they want to bring up?
Just that my spells are going to be Dimension Door and Seeming is what I have access to. And then I'm taking one selfish thing for my level up. So
Sounds good.
I'm gonna
I'm
take-
for hit die because I do that.
So
Oh, yeah.
August, I'm thinking of taking remove curse and branding smite. I don't think I'm gonna take revivify yet. 'Cause
Okay.
1 diamond. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Vin has it, so I'm gonna have prepared like fly and revivify for my 3rd levels. That's my plan. And then we got the levitate, the vortex warp, the invisibility. Yeah, and then some other stuff, but I think those are the main ones.
Yeah, Ophelia's got haste now.
Should I like?
that's good.
and I can give myself resistance to fire.
Which you already have.
Yes, for a 3rd level.
But
spell
you
slot.
have haste always prepared. That's one of your
I do. Yeah, as part of the oath of vengeance.
nasty.
Oh, that's awesome.
I ain't seen
uh,
haste in a minute, boy. I ain't seen haste in a minute. I missed that spell.
Dude, was it V that was hasting Big Smile as the
Mhm.
monk?
I
Like
think
that
it
was,
or was it Gabar? No, I think
Was
it was
it-
V. I think it was V.
Yeah, I don't think I ever took haste.
that was nasty.
Yeah.
I was operating 3 spells below how many I should have been having this whole
Jesus
time.
fucking
Brother, what have you been doing?
Yeah.
So, dude, they're all concentration. So I
And he's
never
like,
use
I'm
them
gonna
anyways.
run 6 other people's character sheets too while I'm at it.
I'm gonna do, yeah. Dude,
Oh, I thought you were talking about spell
DM.
slots, not like
No.
prepared spells.
Prepared
prepared
spells,
spell.
bro.
Okay. I thought you
So
were
I'm-
just like, I don't have any 2nd level spell slots. It's weird. I thought it happened by now.
No, I do. I just literally never use them. I'm taking Spike Growth for a little like area control.
Okay.
Conjure Barrage for a little crowd
Yeah,
control
that
as well.
that sounds right.
Conjure Animals for the same reason, and Wind Wall for a little utility. That
Okay.
might be
Boy.
but
Conjure
everything is
animals is
constant.
gonna be wild.
They change it a lot.
It uses 1 stat block, right?
No, it's not. You don't even summon a beast anymore. They relegated that to the summon XYZ spells. It's like a mobile spirit guardian.
It's like Spirit Guardians, basically. Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
The only thing is that my my wisdom is
Oh,
so
that's
low.
nasty.
yeah, it's
All
really
these
cool.
spell save DCs are garbage.
Oh, that's cool.
We have the same spell save DC. So
Yeah.
All
What, you
right.
got a +2, +3 to your stuff?
My wisdom is 14, so +2 to
Two.
wisdom.
how do
Guys,
you
I
have
ha-
four?
no,
I
no.
have a +3 to my charisma, but I have a spell save of 14.
Do you have a do you have
Oh,
addition? You have an
Did you? I
additional-
just leveled up, so I got the extra
Oh, maybe that's
proficiency.
it.
It's proficiency.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
proficiency is 4 now because I just leveled up the character sheet. If you're still at 3,
Do we reroll one on hit die for leveling up?
You do reroll 1s, but not 2s.
Okay, well I rolled a 1.
Okay.
oh nice.
Here comes the 2.
Come on, no, it's gonna be an 8.
Somebody rolled average. Ophelia rolled average, which is good.
Let's go.
Hey.
I'll take
Hey,
that.
we take those. We take those.
All right.
Is anybody else
respect
rolling?
I respect the rolling for hit points.
Under no
Always roll,
circumstances.
baby.
I respect
Never
it,
in
and
a
I'll
million
never
years.
do it.
Never in a million, billion,
Yeah.
billion years will I do
That's
that.
how Abe had like
A bunch of hit
fucking
points,
50
yeah.
hit points at level 5.
Yeah, he
you know?
was. Yeah,
I'll have a clean 75. Why would I pass that up?
true.
Well, I did roll for like Vin's stats, and I feel like I'll just never hit that peak again. We just gotta quit while we're ahead.
Dude, those were some.
Didn't Illiken have
dirty
dirty ass stats too?
Illikens were not bad. I remember they were pretty good as well.
Yeah,
And
because
you-
you basically had gauntlets of ogre power.
Do you got all right? So when in Tomb of Annihilation, it was Geo's first character, and I said, and I don't think I told anybody this. Brendan knows because he was there.
Yeah,
but I
I
don't
was
think I
there.
ever told any of you guys this. But when he rolled for, what's the fuck, Grydrum,
Rydrum, yeah.
he rolled hot fucking garbage, and then I was like, all right, well you can re-roll. And then he rolled hot fucking garbage again, right? And I was like, well, you know what? It's your first character. Just take the average. And I didn't make him take the mulligan. And now his luck has just been so
after that,
good
look at
after
the
that.
beast you've created.
Yeah, and like what was it, to dispel like the evil cursed crown or whatever?
Yeah.
He got
Yes.
a roll that was like statistically
I'm
like,
telling you,
impossible.
If you guys would have rolled ass on a mulligan, I would make you take it 100,000%. But it was because it was the first character, the first campaign. I was like, all right, take the average. Take the average.
Dude,
Now look at us.
I remember. Yeah, look at us now. By the way, I was gonna ask before. Lesser Restoration. Does anyone have that?
I do.
I have a class feature that kind of does the same thing.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna swap this out. I'm gonna like use it for, I don't know. I'll think about it, but maybe Spider Climb or Enlarge Reduce, maybe. Or Enhanceability. Oh, I could. Yeah, I could keep Enhanceability. That might be useful.
But usually when in situations where enhanceability is used, it's you have time to prep usually. Like every time we've been like, oh, we can prepare enhanceability, it's always been during a planning phase.
Yeah,
I mean, you
it's
definitely
like-
prep it for like the race.
Yes.
Okay.
Disadvantage on all your vehicle handling will be huge.
Even even having it prepped for the jailbreak maybe even too is not too bad. What was the other thing you had? Spider Climb? Can you give that to someone else?
Let's see. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
That's not too bad either. So maybe one or the other.
You could upcast Spider Climb on 2 people, and then that would help us get out without the elevator.
Yeah, I mean, Vin can fly now, but she could cast it on.
Is it
someone else and-
concentration?
Oh yeah, good
So is
point.
fly.
It is.
Is fly?
Fly
Yeah.
is as well. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so it's one or the other, I guess.
So yeah, one or the other. Probably just fly then. Like London can figure things out. It seems. Yeah, I mean, there's like enlarge reducer, like rope trick maybe, and a pinch. I'll think of something.
Sure. All right, does anybody else get anything good on the level up?
No, but I do like the idea of all 4 of them being like, you got fly, you got fly, you got fly, you got fly. All right, let them. We'll meet you at the top. Don't make us wait too long.
How is knock not an artificer spell?
Yeah, that never
Ooh.
made sense to me.
Good call.
It can be if we wanted it to be. That
I do get
should be.
contact patron, but I'm waiting for Mahadi for that because I want to roll like that into like the story.
That's a class feature?
It is my class feature for reaching level 9 as a genie warlock to be
Let
able
me-
to contact my
Let me
patron.
put that in my notes.
It's a casting of contact other plane,
Correct.
so it's
yeah.
like one word answers.
It is correct, but I was going to be like, hey, come meet me.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna talk to you this week about that then.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Because that's
It's
like
on
what
my
I've been waiting
notes.
for.
It's a good thing to. I'll read up on it and have something to you. Okay. Did anybody else get anything good? August, you didn't really say which. You just got more spells.
Just spells.
Okay. Anything of note?
Domain spells include scrying, which needs expensive components, so I'll get there when we get there. And then Rary's telepathic bond, which I fucking love that spell.
Oh, yep.
So that'll be good for this situation.
Yeah. Although that is spy onable by Zariel.
Oh shit, yeah.
Just for future, just so you know. Like, I don't think Zariel gives a fuck about we're breaking into the jail, but
yeah, like we're a bunch of bums.
Right.
All the chatter she's already listening to.
What level spell is Arcane Eye?
4.
Would it be better if I were to take that to do a free? I can cast that for free. Would that be better than me taking Life Drinker to heal myself in combat?
And August swaps?
It's always prepared.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a free.
But yeah,
like,
it's
I can
expensive.
cast Arcane. I can cast Arcane Eye for free. Would that be better if you were to have more healing spells and not have to do that?
It's always prepared. Oh, it's always prepared though, so it doesn't count against your prepared spell, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I can cast it for free with an invocation.
Right, but
I want to take Life Drinker.
What I'm saying is August can also cast it. It wouldn't be for free, but it's always prepared. So even if it doesn't open up any possibilities for him.
Yeah, like it's just sometimes I will not be as willing to cast that as Tanis
Right.
would
That's
be.
the only thing is that it's free for you to cast, but it doesn't open up any potential new spells for him.
I don't know. Life Drinker is.
Yeah, I can heal myself in combat. That feels really good.
Yeah, for your subclass as well.
Yeah.
Like, how do you play a blade lock and not take Life Drinker?
Yeah.
It was only if you didn't want to keep doing the Arcane Eye thing.
Yeah, no, I mean I use it sparingly anyway.
Okay.
And also,
yeah,
I don't like that spell, so I'm all for
it
this.
feels cheap to just be like, hey, can you show me the dungeon before we go in?
Just wait till I get my next invocation, and I became a Pact of the Chain, and I get a Find Familiar.
I'm so pumped for that. All right, is that it? Everybody's good?
I think so.
Okay.
So.
Is there more rolling for hit points? Everybody rolled that was gonna roll. Okay. I think if there's nothing else, I can sort of guide you to the door, and we can open up with the jail break next session. So you get a well-deserved long rest, and whether it is restful or not is up to you, but you feel safe in this area. Even though it's a little noisy and these people are fucking psycho, you feel like they have strict orders not to mess with you at all. In the morning, you are woken up by, like, just 3 random bloodhounds. It seems that these are the guys that are going to escort you. Taza or Thane are not coming. And the language that they speak to you is unfamiliar, but one of them can sort of speak a broken common and in a very, like, sort of childish sounding voice is going to be like, this way follow. This way follow. And you guys pack up your gear and you follow them. And they walk you through a vast series of caverns and tunnels and tubes, getting tight and narrow in some places and vast and wide in others, until eventually you are led to so here's the other thing. The deeper you go inside the fingers, you can see slight volcanic activity, right? Like there are spots where lava trickles through the walls in some places, or drips from the ceiling. You have to kind of avoid it. It burns your flesh for a second. You wipe it off as it cools into solid rock. And the heat grows more and more intense the further you go, until you are led to a door. It's more like a valve cover, a massive giant valve cover. And the bloodhound will sort of they've kind of crawled and crouched, and he will stand more erect and say, here, this. As you are very well aware that this is the door that they can open for you that will lead into prison level 1 of the furnace. And now all you have to do is wait for the whistle and the dogs.
Screams of torment.
Screams of torment. And we will pick that up next session.
I will, right, like, so do we cast Seeming now? Or when we hear the bell?
Last 8 hours.
Wait, so we're gonna do the seeming off the bat?
Off the rip, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the plan.
So do it now.
We'll get it next session. Like, we'll get it
Okay.
next session. Yeah.
Then the only other thing I would say is, like, I would, like, make like a 5-foot ring on the ground and be like, this spot, no stand, teleport here. To make sure that Maggie doesn't, like,
They
land
nod
here.
their heads. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next dive into the Descent. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.